Hey! Welcome everyone to another episode here at the Free Action Channel where we dive further into what we are now dubbing the Akromia Chronicles. We're going to learn a lot about the lore of this world as we progress together, namely that the world is called Akromia. But everyone at the table knows that, you guys didn't, so I want to make sure to share it with you. We're joined by our same 6 players this week. Moving down my right side of the table, we have Andrea, Scotty, and Jesse. On my left side, Carson, Shaden, and Derek. My name is Joshua. I'm going to be your DM for the evening, and let's go ahead and get started with a recap from one of our players. So, who feels confident in giving us a little bit of a recap of what we experienced in last week's very tense episode?
In character, right?
In character?
If you want to do it in character, go for it.
I'm ready.
Okay, Gedrid, I feel this is very fitting.
Make sure you include the love boat in there.
The love boat?
Yeah, we're on the love boat.
We are on the love boat.
I don't remember anything about
Apparently it's dubbed the Love Boat.
It is now.
You don't remember its secretive cargo?
Well...
No, that's not this boat.
I guess it is the love boat if Mr. Gearwith and his furry friend are on board.
Yes. Gosh.
I'm just gonna kill her.
Don't do it.
The Umu Express.
Send her straight to the fridge. Okay. Alright, so we was transporting our very kind and very wealthy patron, Mr. Scalebearer Gearway. I was transformed into a crocodile doing my druid stuff. Point of note, do never transform into a crocodile. Do not recommend it. You will be trying to eat fish for the next 2 weeks. Whole. Well, we was going along quite normal like. The river was getting mighty fierce though. And at that point, I saw me a floating lump in the water. I assumed that it was just a regular floating river lump. Like I said, I do not spend much time with a crocodile. And that's when the river link turned out to be some kind of giant monster troll. It had a big mouth, tried to eat me. I turned myself into a frog, and I escaped.
You got squirted away.
I got squirted away like a whisper on the wind. And that's when I tried to turn it into a frog itself. Didn't work. And when I finally got up back onto the boat, I realized that my companions had been attacked by yet another giant river monster troll. I was surprised since there was 2 of them. Well, things seemed to be going well when it barfed all over us, doing a mighty ton of fierce damage. And when everything seemed at its darkest, I heard the most beautiful song. And I looked up and I saw the most lovely of creatures flying down from the heavens, surely to save me and my friends. I never expected the gods of the river to send a mighty boon to us, but sometimes fortune does smile upon the ugly and small.
Thank you. Does anyone else have anything to add to that?
No.
I don't think we do.
That's all you need.
It's all 100% truthful.
Way to go. Gedrid, thank you very much for that, Gedrid. Now,
Do we need a recap above the water?
Nah, we got it. It's fine.
Okay.
We're in the middle of combat. We're attacked by sirens and river trolls, and we're just trying to make our way up a river. And now we're without a paddle.
I got 2 paddles. That's all I got.
Honestly, true though.
Poor Louis is over there.
Mighty well with those.
I am the only one keeping this boat straight right now.
it's not even straight right now. You guys are turning backwards at this point.
But we do have the anchor down.
Correct. You have You have a fulcrum, which you are currently... Well, that's not what it's called.
That's an anchor.
A tether.
It's called an anchor.
Sure. You have an anchor point and you're currently spinning around it.
Let's call it the tension force.
So are we starting at the top?
We will be in just a moment. I just wanted to play a little bit of ambient sound. Oh, but can't let that commercial play. Can't let that commercial play.
We're
that will get
sponsored
caught.
by this commercial.
This stream is sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends.
All right. So
The Legend 27.
we pick up tonight's session in a very, very challenging spot. Our group is currently aboard Sig's folding boat, making their way up the river Ves Delonel towards the meeting place of Ostfundiel, the abandoned elven fortress, which has been designated as the secret meeting place between the King of Vedel and Scalebearer Canellis. You were tasked with escorting them to this point and nearing your destination, running from what you thought could be a potential follow-up attack from the mysterious creature known as the Broodmaster. You instead fell prey to the natural denizens and predators of the river, namely a pair of river trolls, and now what appears to be a small flock of harpies, descending from about 40 to 50 feet up the nearest cliffside. They have begun making their way towards you, and among them, at least one of them seems to be singing her luring song, which is now cascading over the lot of you. So, Gedrid has already made and failed a saving throw for me. I need everyone, including Mr. Troll, because it does affect giant kind, to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
For being charmed.
Yes.
Okay.
But your Fey ancestry is not going to give you advantage. It will be a straight roll. Anyone who does not have Fey ancestry will have disadvantage on this roll.
Really?
Yep, because of the luring maestro ability of the Harpy Matriarch.
Oh, thank goodness. You said wisdom?
Correct.
Cool.
Disadvantage, huh?
If you do not have something that would give you advantage, you have disadvantage. Otherwise, it's a straight roll.
Alright.
Elves for the win. It got stuck before.
Oh,
And
nice.
then- yeah. Did it break? Or did it? No, I had it all flat before, and then I got like stuck, and then it didn't roll right.
Oh, it didn't roll well for you? Bummer.
Sure. 20 and an 8.
Ah, curses.
Dang it. More than
Okay, so what do we got right now?
27. With a nut.
27?
Yeah.
Oh,
At 20
Are you
plus
proficient
7.
in wisdom saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
got
are.
plus 7 to that.
17.
17?
I'm immune
9.
to the wily charms.
What?
9.
Okay, you are considered charmed.
12.
You are also considered charmed.
13.
You barely succeeded.
Oh my gosh.
So, Vosimir, I believe you've brought some little status rings for us today. Can you pull out 3 of those?
Of the charmed?
Yes. Oh, I need to roll for Agra.
Who does it need to go on?
Tobias, Gedrid, and Claudius.
So
Yeah, I'm remembering all of your names now.
if we punch him in the head,
Did we have another?
go all the way?
Do we have another dice tray out there?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought.
Or is it next to you? Tobias. Gedrid.
Oh, Adra also needs one.
Andra is this chick.
Yes.
What about the giant?
is this like?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna fail.
And who else? There was the third. It was.
Oh gosh, he missed it by 1. The troll is gonna need one as well.
Did you
Tobias. And then our river troll is gonna need
Okay.
one hung about him.
It's gonna be this. You want to write on that one with your dry erase
Oh
marker?
gosh, if I'm able to. That marker is pretty thick.
Oh, you could just draw something on it so we know what it is.
Check on top of the table and see if there's another one of these.
Oh, never mind. The pink one is thin.
Yes.
Oh. I guess the Bastion needs to make one?
He's not a humanoid.
Oh, yeah. Hey!
Hang that
So
on the
who-
troll there.
Which troll? The one that's
The
above
one,
the
the
water?
only one above the water.
Plus, I feel like your control of him would override yours. It's like yours.
Not big enough to fit.
I feel like even if he was a humanoid, wouldn't his like magical control over him override the harpy's control?
I mean,
Over
I
who?
control him
Bastion.
telepathically.
Bastion isn't affected by the song.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he was.
I think it's more like if I'm affected, he
Well,
gets
no,
one.
because technically Bastion
Extension.
acts on his own initiative.
just at the same time as Carson because
We're doing it, yeah, for simplicity's sake.
But I can instruct him.
Yeah, he would just continue following the last order
When I
received
rolled
from
his
you.
stats, Josh was right next to me.
Which was to
we're
torch
like-
the trolls.
I guess he's just a god among halflings.
Oh, right? When you kept
rolled his
rolling?
stats, and it was just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead, for those of you who are currently charmed by the harpies' luring song. While you're charmed, you are incapacitated and you ignore the songs of other harpies. If you are more than 5 feet away from the harpy that is currently singing to you,
It doesn't.
you must move on your turn towards the harpy by the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet of it.
So
It doesn't. You do not avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into a dangerous terrain, such as a lava or pit, and whenever it takes damage from a source other than the harpy, you can repeat your saving throw.
Well, that's good. I would consider anything.
Also, you do
dangerous.
get to repeat saving throws at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
So if you were moving into dangerous terrain,
You make a saving throw.
and then you would get another one at the end of your turn as well.
Yeah, the saving throw is whether or not you move into dangerous terrain, and then you get a save for the charm at the end of your turn. So,
So would you use magic? Possibly to get closer to her?
any means necessary.
Or is it just your movement? I think it's just your movement.
it's move. Because you're incapacitated, you cannot take actions.
Got it.
Yep, or reactions.
I feel like anything off the boat is considered dangerous terrain.
Depends on who it is.
Could be a crocodile.
I mean, you're dropping into rapids.
Well, for example,
with
the river
trolls.
troll would not consider it dangerous terrain.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you all know, this gal, who, so you all know, is a harpy matriarch, is currently the one that you three are focused on.
What's the range of this
300 feet.
song?
Her song is heard up to 300 feet away.
If anyone hurts us but her?
Correct.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that's player information.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Yeah.
How tall up is she?
40 feet is her platform.
Thank you.
She's big.
Yeah, and she's about 50 feet away from the boat right now. All right. Next up, we have Audra, who is currently charmed. She's going to move to the edge of the upper deck there. So move her 5 feet to my. No, she's up on the top. Yeah.
So
Move her 5 feet towards the edge of the boat, and then she's going to come down the ladder. So that's 10. So yep,
Right, this
10, 15, and 20. One more. 25, and then she's going to make a saving throw to see if she walks off the edge of the boat. She does not.
Good.
So she's going to stay right there at the end for the end of her turn.
Does
and
the
then
charm end if they make?
She's going to try right now. The first saving throw was just to see if she steps into dangerous terrain,
Oh.
Not if she ends the.
and she does not succeed, so she is still charmed. Next up, we have Vosimir.
Okay. Well, I see the charmed troll thingy over there, so I will make my way over to it.
Okay.
So if you can move me over to him, and I will attack him.
He's in the center of the boat there. Center of the boat.
Me?
Right
Yeah,
there.
right
Yep.
there. That
So
way.
go towards the troll, which is just climbing up over the edge of the ship.
Okay.
Is the charmed thing hanging off of his tongue?
Yeah, it's the only way I can fit on him.
If you succeed against the charm, are you immune to it for 24 hours?
From that harpy, yes. You're immune to that harpy song for
Okay.
24 hours.
As this is a new turn, I'm going to activate my fire blade.
Nice.
So I will do that, and then I'll proceed to attack him with that. So it's now a lightning fire blade
Nice.
It's a
because
lightning
it's
fire.
cool like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to get all my damage together. 1d8. It uses an extra d8 of lightning damage, right? Okay, so I'll get d6. Oof. Alright, that is going to be a 11 to hit on the first attack.
Does not hit on the first one.
Second.
Oh, however, he's incapacitated. You have advantage on the strike.
Oh, perfect. I'm just going to reroll damage. Does a 19 hit.
Yes, 19 hits.
Cool. That is going to be 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
With
With that, he is going to repeat his saving throw and succeed. So he is no longer charmed.
Hold on. So 9 slashing damage with 8. So 17 plus 2.
19.
19. Yep, 19 damage.
Andrea, can you remove the charm tag from that troll, please? Well, just keep it around in case someone else gets charmed. Okay. So does that end your turn then?
That does.
All right. Next up we have the harpies. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. The first 3 here are going to use their 40 feet of fly speed to... these 2 will pick one of those 3. So it's going to be a d6 here. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, gosh. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so these 2, if someone could help me out, are going to move down in front of Audra on this side of her.
Which two?
Yeah, the front 2. And they were going to attempt to shove her off the boat. So she can make... Oh, she's incapacitated. Which means can't take actions or reactions. Can she resist a shove?
I mean, she succeeded on the saving throw.
Yeah, to not move into the water.
so
We'll say that
this
she
is
can.
gonna be-
So they will have advantage on this. Okay, so the highest there is 16. Let's see what she gets with her athletics check. Phew, natural 20. So she succeeds on repelling the shove from them. The third one is going to move over towards the little guy, Gedrid, and attempt to shove him off of the boat as well.
No.
They seem to be focusing on the people who are charmed. Oh gosh, go ahead and make a athletics check, I guess.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you still a frog?
No, he's scheduled again.
No, he climbed up onto the boat.
Charmed frog.
You need to beat a 19.
Wow,
You got this,
that-
Gedrid. You got this.
I need to roll a 17 or 18. Good job. Not 1.
Okay, Gedrid is shoved 5 feet off the bow
Turn into another little
or the
fish.
stern,
Oh,
and he is now in the water, and the harpy is currently flying over the top of him. Now, the other 3 harpies are going to, let's have 2 of them move towards Claudius there. And then, no, these
ones
2
with
up
blue.
here, the little ones, they're going to move towards Claudius, who's right here. And they're going to be on this side of him. So, Louis, one of them is now within striking range of you.
Punch it.
Move him over to that side.
Punch it.
Yeah.
Punch it in the face.
Can you punch when something enters?
Yep.
You already took a reaction this round.
Doing what?
You opportunity attacked the troll that jumped into the water.
But it wasn't. It's the start of the new round.
He hasn't had a
his
turn
round.
since
Never
then,
mind.
though.
Yep, that's true.
So I
Reactions
watched.
reset at the beginning of the round.
No, they were set on your turn
Beginning of the turn.
So it's 1 full round for you.
because it's a round for you.
Because you're at the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Claudius, I need you to make an athletics check with disadvantage for me.
Okay.
Can I please use your independence hands up there, Shaden?
What?
Fine.
Or
2 nat 20s.
Nice.
You got a double nat 20?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
Way to go, bro.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you succeed on that there. Wait a
That
minute.
is a 27 total.
Okay. I'm dumb, but doesn't matter. We'll pick it up next round. I just realized you're incapacitated, so you can't take actions or reactions. A skill check is an action. Doesn't matter.
Is it an action?
Yes. Or in this case, would it be?
They're forcing me to do something.
Oh.
Someone grapples you, you're not taking actions.
Oh, good point. Okay, cool. So that third little harpy is going to come to the other side of Claudius, and it's going to make a multi-attack against you
Cool.
using a massive spiked club and its claws.
21 armor class.
I bet that other ambassador's just dead.
Okay, only a 12 to hit on the
We
first
will
one,
meet
even
on
with
the happy,
advantage.
shiny river. I was killed by harpies.
Okay.
Wrong river.
It's an action to use an item. Yes.
Why do we
Do
even have
I
that
make
river?
any wisdom saves? After being-
She didn't hit you at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
That has to be hit.
You have to take damage.
Dang it.
Yep.
Curse
Okay.
my high AC. All that
Okay.
armor.
Next up is Moon and Garwaith.
Be useful.
By the way,
Let's
the fog is no
see.
longer in the cabin because I'm concentrating on Dragon's Breath with.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, well then that's going to change what they do. Let's see. Moon is going to crack the door open and look out,
You can keep it as that. So we
and
know
let's
there's
see
two.
if she
Wait, what's the purple
participates.
one?
Concentration.
She is going to
Shows that he's
participate.
concentrating on something.
Moon is the tiger.
Moon is currently that
tiger.
were-tiger, yes, but she is a tabaxi. Okay, so she is going to reach out, and she is going to cast Blight on the nearest harpy, which is that little one right there.
She is a copycat. He said, "Oh, copycat," and then I'm explaining my pun.
Because she's a cat and
Shame
she's
on you.
copying something Gendry did.
Blight is a con save, correct?
Yeah, I'll give him credit. I'm a copycat now.
The harpy fails, so the harpy. Ooh, it might survive.
No,
It's a lot of D8s. Do you want some extra?
Is it 8d8?
8d8.
Nice. I've got enough. Thanks.
I have one hand d8s.
6,
7 right
80
here.
D8s? Is that what you said? 80?
17.
8d8.
Is your dice
Got it.
just slightly darker than mine?
8
Mine
eight-sided
is-
dice.
33 points of necrotic damage to that harpy.
Nice.
Takes it down a lot.
This
Okay.
one?
That
One
one
in
right in the front there, yep.
I will punch it.
Okay, next up we have Garwaith, and he is going to...
Be useful.
Mass suggestion. He starts.
He actually has that spell.
He starts breakdancing, and they all
Let's
are
see what he
swooning.
does. Gosh, I was hoping that fog was still up because I didn't want to have to manage 2 other NPCs.
You could just say that they hired.
No,
diplomatically.
Shaden really wants them to be useful because,
Yeah.
he's very critical of my NPCs.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, I think what he's going to use is...
Fireball.
Just blast us all
Roasted
off.
chicken.
Kill the 2 songstresses.
Hey, I'm resistant to fire.
What's
Not my-
fire?
not
I'm pretty
my
sure all of
fire,
us will be
not.
resistant to fire once we get blasted. off
Okay,
the side
no,
of the
he
boat.
is going to cast Compulsion
There we go.
on
The troll.
1, 2, 3, 4, all of the harpies.
Oh, good.
What does compulsion do?
No, he can't see those. Compulsion forces a wisdom saving throw, and then if they fail, you pick a direction, horizontal, so just some on a singular plane.
Down.
No, that's vertical.
No!
Just go into the water. Some horizontal direction, and if they fail their saving throw, they have to use their reaction,
To go
I
there.
believe.
To move in that
do that.
direction.
Oh, on its turn. It must use as much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn.
Nice.
Goodbye, harpies.
Just that
So, well, let's see. It's a wisdom saving throw for all of them. So we'll do those 3 first. They do not have good wisdom saving throws, and he has a super high AC spell save DC. So those 3 fail. Lovely.
Define those 3.
This is what I get for listening to my players. Only one
blame
of them
me for
succeeds.
this.
Awesome. So he's going to pick.
Probably the 3 closest to him, right?
No, he's 5 of them failed.
Oh.
So let's
5
do 1
closest
through
to-
6. Give me numbers right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Number 4.
1, 2, 3. Pew!
Okay, so he's the only one that succeeds. She. Yes, they are she's. Thank you. She stays where she is. However, the rest of them on their next turn are going to move towards the nearest, away from the nearest cliffs, which are going to be towards you, Scott,
Alright, so they're moving this way towards me.
on their turn. Yes.
Have them
Fan
fly
freaking
into the
tastic.
cliff.
That's what I get.
That's a lot of opportunity attacks if,
For
enough of
having an
us are
NPC
conscious.
as hard as an NPC.
Oh, I'm conscious.
Yeah. Well, I should have just kept him out of the fight, but yay! Next up we have
Show number 2.
troll number 2, who is on the edge of the boat. No, troll number 1 is the one in the water right now. Troll number 2 is on the edge of the boat, and he is no longer charmed.
Oh, you succeeded? Is
Yeah.
that the beginning of your turn?
He got damaged.
I hit him.
Shoot.
Ooh, he does get his vomit back, so he's gonna do that. Nice. He's gonna vomit in a 15-foot cone. Gosh, that's gonna hit a lot of creatures.
Oh yeah, he's like this
everything
is the
except for Gedrid and that harpy is gonna. Hold on. Actually,
It'll probably be like
it won't hit that harpy on the edge there.
this guy.
Yeah. So harpy, Gedrid will not get hit. Everything else will.
And it's a dexterity save.
Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gedrid and the harpies.
Not Gedrid or those 2 harpies.
Incapacitated, I
Nice.
failed.
Oh,
That was good.
actually,
What saving throw?
yeah, incapacitated. You
Can't
fail,
take actions or
I think,
reactions.
right?
Yeah,
What saving throw?
I cannot
Dex.
take react.
But
I
you
cannot.
can't
I
do
fail
anything.
on dexterity
Because
saving.
you're charmed. You're not moving in.
Yeah, if you're incapacitated, you fail.
Sorry, everyone. I hit him. Made him
That's okay.
uncharmed.
Thanks, Vasamir.
20? Oh, you Sig? I don't think you're in range. You're on the end of the boat.
I am on the end of the
Yeah.
21.
Okay, so you will both take half damage for 16 points of acid damage. Anyone who failed takes 32 points of acid damage.
Already
Oh,
Including the harpies.
crap.
Yes, one of the harpies is dead.
This one.
Yep, the one that got blighted. Well, just leave her where she is.
But she's
Oh,
dead.
I know, she's still a body.
corpses.
On a very small boat.
Leave her there. And
What a sad death.
Yeah, seriously, covered in bile.
She got blighted and then
And then
No.
how many of the other harpies?
Oh gosh, they can make dexterity saving throws.
It's a vinegar flavored beef jerky.
Ooh, success. Fail. So 1, 2, and it doesn't matter because she died anyway. And then one more. Fail. So,
32 damage.
they each take 16 and 32. Lovely. Okay.
Which
cool.
ones? These 3?
The ones engaged with Claudius took 16 each, and the one closest to Derek took 32.
These 2 and then
basically I ducked.
The
and
one
just took
closest
the
to
full
Derek
force of
as a person.
me.
32.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. The other 2 and
Top one
Gedrid were
closest
out
to
of
you,
range.
one
took
closest to
how
me.
much? 30.
32.
Even though you're
Oh, is
was
that
the
the
total.
full damage? Oh, so I need to take 32.
Yes.
16.
You weren't fast
Yep,
enough.
and Toby also took 32.
You weren't quick like a rat.
Yikes.
Oh no! What got? Oh, the battle cam got knocked over.
Yeah, my bad.
battle cam. No.
Eventually, everything will be nailed down, and it will not be able to fall.
Me included.
Mostly before.
Players will be nailed into their chairs.
That's cool.
We will never leave.
Buried alive.
Okay, well that was a very effective turn for that troll.
I get to make a wisdom save.
Thank you,
You do
Mr.
make up
Troll.
Sig, you're up on deck.
You're gonna make a wisdom and concentration save.
Well, I'm incapacitated, so I already lost concentration on that.
Oh.
It hurts my soul.
Is that how that works? You can't concentrate?
As soon as you're incapacitated, you can't concentrate.
Got it. So
Or if you
Dragon's
die.
Breath is gone. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. You as well.
Is it disadvantage
Toby.
again?
It's not
No.
the charm.
This is to get out of the charm, right?
Yeah.
No, it's with advantage. It's a
Saving
straight
throw,
roll. Wait,
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
I don't have.
you're within 60 feet of her, so it's disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
So you'll have a straight roll because you have Fey ancestry, right?
I don't know.
Are you a half?
You
you're
are.
an elf.
You're an elf. You have
Well.
faith. You have faith.
Yeah, so it's a straight roll for you.
16.
You succeed. You are no longer charmed.
Three. Nice.
You fail. You're still charmed.
And you fail.
Okay.
Is your face too big?
Next up, we have Sig.
Sig.
Sig, there's a lot of crap going on the other end of the boat.
Okay, and in order to drop the anchor, that would take my whole action. Yes.
It would be an
The anchor's already been
anchor's
anchored.
been
Been
dropped.
dropped.
anchor drop.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Audra threw the
Sweet.
anchor over, and yes.
Destroy the.
Lightning
Oh,
bolt.
frick. Hold on. Audra took 32 points as well. Frick. She's not doing so good.
Wait, but she's up above.
Well,
Well,
she's
how?
not. Audra?
Oh,
Not
she dropped down.
anymore.
She's on the
That's
deck.
right. She
Back down.
dropped down.
Lightning bolt.
Audra
Nice.
has taken quite a bit of damage.
Just gonna die.
That's good.
Okay.
That's what it hurts.
Ah,
I mean, she's a paladin. She can.
So she's flying and she's gonna lightning
Maybe.
bolt.
She can just
You
like
can
lay
manage
on
it.
hands,
It's
be like,
fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sig, go ahead.
And
Like,
would
he's
it
talking
be
about-
For me to
I know,
try and
he's
figure
doing
out what
Audra's
I do
damage
know
first.
about harpies as a lore bard.
Okay.
Sorry. You can use an action to get as much information as possible, but you know enough about harpies that their song is very alluring. It's very dangerous. If you become entrapped by it, then they're going to try and basically use some tricksy means of killing you.
Right. Okay. I'm going to just lightning bolt those 3 then.
Fantastic.
That one will die.
Okay.
Are you in the water?
So they're currently within melee range of your partners.
What if we shoot lightning into the ocean? And then
Okay.
So I just take my
But with the 5 foot wide, it just
spry.
hits them. Lightning bolt's a straight 5 foot wide line.
No, I understand. So which ones are you trying to hit?
These
Pew,
3.
pew, pew.
Oh, I didn't see where. Oh, don't let that fall. I didn't see that you moved to the outside of the boat.
Yeah,
Go
I
for
moved
it.
over. Which I'm technically off the edge of the boat.
you're
Because
flying.
I'm flying. So
Lightning bolt.
that's probably not a good thing that I mentioned that, but still. So they just need to make a dexterity 17 save. But their dex saves are pretty awesome, probably. So we'll see how that goes.
It's okay. They're all rolling
I
shite.
failed all
They all fail.
I failed all my
This one's
saves. So.
Perfect.
That first one's probably dead.
Does anybody have 8d6?
I have 4 here.
I have 4.
Oh, that's.
Your dice, queen.
It's like when the one drill
Your
player
dice.
shows up in the MMO.
I am a dice.
Take my money. Take my money. Take my money.
That happened to my
Come on,
wife.
come on, come
Bye,
on.
sir. Yeah, some people just
Oh,
going
that's
around.
pretty good. That's
We
pretty
got
good.
free money that day in RuneScape.
Buying
was
RuneScape
great.
girlfriend.
how much damage is it, Precious?
20?
Doubling gold.
28 damage, please.
Okay, the first one is dead.
Excellent.
The other 2 are severely
He
damaged.
falls into the water and goes, "Ow! I am wet and dead."
Alright, and then I would like to bonus action inspire.
Who are you gonna inspire?
The harpy slowly floats away into the water.
Yeah.
Inspire. Vosmir, have you been inspired yet?
Wait.
Not in that sense of inspiration.
He's in the water.
He's troll food.
That is
She is troll food.
I not want not.
I have not
Okay.
received an inspiration from
Alright,
you. Only
please.
Josh.
If
Place
so,
the giant-
No,
I'll
you have one
just-
from Gareth right now.
Oh, I have one. Gareth, yes, I have been inspired.
Okay.
That's right.
I will inspire my fellow sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak.
Excellent.
And
This
I will,
is so much chaos right now.
I know.
yeah. I'll go.
You
And
started
everything's
this.
like, God.
Oh, no, no.
I'm just like,
I
please
wanted
don't
it to
die.
be.
Please don't die. So that's my turn.
Can he be inspired if he's incapacitated?
He's not.
I got
He's on.
Oh, you.
He can be inspired. He just
not
can't
charmed.
make use of the inspiration.
You are free.
I know. He asked while you're incapacitated.
Okay.
Okay, so now it is the Harpy Matriarchs.
Scree! Scraw!
And this is a their spell is a
Scree and Sprawl.
ability, not a spell.
Correct.
Okay.
So it's not something you can
Counter.
counterspell. Good checking. Let's see what they're going to do here,
your
because
inspiration.
there's a lot going on right now. Okay, cool.
Come grab me.
Come grab you. They very well might.
Come on, let's fly away.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye, Gedrid.
It's Gedrid's dream to go live with the harpies.
Let me play among the stars.
Oh boy, this is going to be great. Okay, so the hunched
resurrect
one here
harpies.
is going to move down
Scraw?
to the
One below.
front edge of the purple plate.
Is this Scraw?
Oh, good.
Yeah,
No.
it's Scruff.
And actually, she's going to move
Yes, come close to
a
me.
little bit closer to the beam there.
Yes.
The bean.
Beam. Okay, I need everyone to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Even me.
Is it the
If
same
I've already
charm
failed.
effect?
It is.
Where everybody who doesn't have faith has disadvantage?
It's not a charm.
Okay.
Oh,
Just wisdom save throw?
Wisdom saving throw. Straight roll unless you're incapacitated, in which case you. I don't know. What's the rule on incapacitated?
It's only strength
Roll
and
it
dex.
Strength and dex,
Roll
right?
it again. Nobody
My will is still under there. It's just blanketed.
One? Are you serious? This is
Wait, what
gonna
do you
be
mean by
fantastic.
It's so spicy.
What do you mean by straight roll? Not a saving
You're
throw?
one.
Not advantage or disadvantage.
Nat one.
I got 2.
That too.
That too.
And you got a 9?
Yeah, 9 total.
25.
Oh, good.
17.
It's not gonna help.
17. You know what's frustrating? I have a plus
How?
11 wisdom
I have
save.
You were rolling so well.
I rolled a 15 and I have plus 2.
I literally tailored this to
Wait, you have
kill
plus
you.
11?
Just kidding. Didn't do that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so everyone,
I do.
1, 2,
just-
3, and 4. Oh, let me check
2 plus
Audra as well. As well as Audra.
Oh no, Audra.
She can't see Moon or Garwaith.
Does a 13 save?
Huh?
Does a 13 save?
No.
Sorry.
Was that your total? Because you have plus 11, right? Yeah. Okay, so each of you, in your minds, all of a sudden, just this visage of the most beautiful, desirable object of your attention that you can imagine appears. Whether it be another person or individual or a goal that you're earnestly seeking to attain, whatever it may be, all of a sudden appears before you. And you drop your weapons
If you failed it?
if you failed it. And you become paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Good thing I don't hold any weapons.
Put these on your characters.
If you're currently holding something,
That's funny.
such as a weapon
Wait, was I targeted
or
by
an
that?
arcane focus, it is dropped.
Not yours.
That's fine.
Was I targeted by that?
Are you
Yes.
paralyzed?
In the water.
I am paralyzed.
Oh,
I'm
you're in the
so-
hold on. What's the
she's
distance
flying.
though? 5,
it's
10,
a-
15, 20, 25. Is he within 30?
35. He's-
Okay,
that was
you're out of range then. By
Otherwise, I
5
would have
feet.
been like,
I guess I die now.
You just breathe in. Oh no.
Wait, is Gedrid dead?
He's in the
And
water
that
right now.
was not a spell.
It was not a spell.
Okay.
Okay, so you are currently paralyzed until the end of your
not
next
paralyzed.
turn.
quite
I'm
dead
so glad my boots are flying forward.
Wait, so were you not affected by this?
Oh gosh, you're just stiff in the air.
And the boat's gonna be
You're
like
just
going
doing-
away. Like,
Well, it'll be going behind you.
oh,
luckily.
oh,
Because it's
shoot,
turning
that's-
up around
that's
you right now.
worse.
Yeah. It's going downstream.
He's
Okay,
playing music.
now the
He's just
other
but now
harpy
it's not.
matriarch
I know.
is going to
Pick me up, be my sugar
Does the
mama.
boat have an initiative order for what?
at the top of the round. Oh my gosh, it'd be funny if it was like a video game. There's no like all of a sudden there's a clipping error, and the paralyzed ones just all of a sudden they're not on the boat. They just stay where you are.
They start clipping through the deck.
Okay, gosh, there's a lot for her to think about right now. She's definitely going to pick out someone who's paralyzed. Oh, frick. She's totally going to focus on the one who just lightninged a bunch of her babies.
My baby.
So this chick is going to fly over to where
This
Sig
one?
is. Yeah.
Okay.
So Scree.
Yeah, which is technically 10 feet up.
Well, that's her movement, because this is 50, 40.
Her fly speed is 60.
Probably.
So she
What's
could
the difference
hit
between
Yeah.
each one of the plates?
10 feet.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
so
so
that's
she
30.
is going to
And it auto crits because I'm paralyzed.
within 5. If it hits, it's an auto crit.
So do your boots
Yes.
keep you flying? You're just like,
Yes.
Yeah.
So my boots are like,
You're
and I'm like,
you're hanging upside down.
Okay, first strike is a natural 16 plus 7.
yeah,
That misses.
yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, so that's 1 critical.
Wait, are these physical attacks?
Yes.
So she's right next to her.
Yeah, she's within melee range. Because they're 10 feet up right now, because she came off the top deck.
I'm 10 feet up too, because of the.
And another natural 16 plus 7 for 20.
Do you have any weapons in your hand?
Oh no,
Okay.
Okay,
Her
so you
hands
take...
are registered.
I have
looks so
my
ominous.
necklace, which is
Accurate,
my mandolin.
Burb.
It's my necklace, and then I have a bunch of stuff in my bag of holding. That's about it.
So you take an initial 28 points of slashing damage.
It's a new type of
That's the
witch.
critical damage.
Hag of
Wait,
bone.
that's just from the first one, isn't it?
Well, that's the combined critical damage from the
Okay.
two. Because I'm taking just the average
Okay.
and dealing that as the critical damage.
Okay.
And
there's
then the
poison.
regular damage... No. Hold on.
Just tell me the
That's
rules.
roughly half of the damage right now. 5, 15, 19. 19 for the first. So go ahead and take an additional 19, and then... Oh, really low on the second one. An additional 9 slashing damage from the second attack.
Hey, Sig, don't die. FYI, that'd be bad.
Oh, really?
Okay. And she uses her...
People die when
Are
they
you unconscious?
I'm unconscious.
She one-hit you?
You know my rule. You know my thing.
So you're no longer paralyzed.
Hold on. If you're unconscious, what happens to your boots?
They keep her flying?
They stop.
I don't know.
What do your boots do?
Well, they're activated.
activated.
They're attuned to me. So I guess if I go unconscious...
They're probably inert, right?
Right. But the other thing, though...
But there would be a moment where no one's concentrating on him.
Right.
So you watch as Sig's body all of a sudden goes from being rigid and paralyzed to limp, and then plummets into the water.
Oh.
She is currently bobbing up and down in the water, keeping track with the pace of the boat drifting backwards. And you watch as her body begins to writhe and contort itself.
Oh.
And you watch her arms begin flailing at her body as between her kind of bobbing up and down in the rapidous waters of Ves Delonel. And all of a sudden you see what appears to be a massive hulk of black fur breaching the water, and then a snout filled with razor-sharp fangs howling out and snapping at the water around it as it struggles to stay afloat.
What?
So we'll see what happens with that. Did she legit just one hit you?
Yeah.
Well, 2 hits, but still.
Max to
Yeah,
0.
I had 48
Let's just throw like 20 harpies.
Huh?
2 big
I had
harpies.
48 hit points.
Oh, you were down.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's been thrown up on a couple times now.
Oh, that's right. You got thrown up on the first time. Okay, so there's that. And all of a sudden the game changes. So, she'll use her bonus action to continue her luring song. Next up, we have Claudius. Start of your turn, you are
Charmed.
Like to have
And
Charmed.
paralyzed.
You need to move as much as your...
Nope, he's also paralyzed.
I cannot move.
Oh, you got paralyzed.
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Okay, you stay still until the end of your turn.
Good thing we got those
Wisdom
markers.
save throw.
You can make a wisdom saving throw.
If I could take feats, I'd take the resilient feat. Put that on my next list.
Those are so underrated as feats. I
They're
love
good.
the
I like
resilient feat.
resilient.
As a fighter especially.
Is it,
Forehead
it just like
resilience,
gives you
wisdom.
proficiency in a saving throw?
Plus 1 and proficiency in that saving
Plus
throw.
one of the skill and the...
Ugh.
It's not bad.
As a fighter, when you get a bonus feat on top of everyone else, you could have proficiency in 4
Well,
saving
you
throws.
get them every 2 levels.
No,
No.
just at level 6 and level
You
14,
get 1.
you get an extra
Yeah,
one.
you get 2 more than others. Anyway,
Yeah, which ends up almost seeming
Do
like...
your wisdom
You
saving
don't
throw.
get one.
Wisdom
at
saving throw.
10.
make a wisdom
Oh.
saving
Whatever.
throw.
Make wisdom save
Okay,
throw.
one for each, or
No, the paralysis just ends
oh,
at the end of your
good.
turn. So you can make a wisdom saving throw to
It's
take
still
off the
fine
charm.
save.
Is this still
This one.
It
disadvantage?
was 2 sessions.
You're still within
Thank
60
you.
feet of her, so yes.
You've been great.
Well, poo.
You've been great. I need someone more vision now.
8 total.
Okay, still charmed.
Oof.
Oh, you couldn't use your movement. That's right. Okay. Next up we
I'm gonna try and
have
experiment
me.
and then
Toby.
see what that
Okay, so I am also
Toby first.
paralyzed.
And charmed.
So you are paralyzed for your turn,
So make a wisdom
and
saving
then
throw.
your turn ends. Well, no, it just ends at the end.
He's
of your
charmed,
you're
though.
already
So
not-
same
You're
thing
charmed
as...
still?
No, you're free.
No,
of your
never
charm.
mind.
No, you were free of your charm.
Yeah.
Is it still
You're charmed
on?
by me.
Where are you?
The yellow ring right there.
Oh.
on the
Oh,
love
No, you're
boat.
no longer
Get rid of the pee-pee ring.
Ew.
ew, come on.
There's your PP.
We have standards, dude.
Yes.
Do we?
Shouldn't have made it yellow.
No.
Do we?
Because
We do
paralyzed
not.
is like electrical. Like, zzz.
Louis, your turn, bro. Are you paralyzed or
Nope, I'm fine.
you aren't
He
charmed?
still's got his rose.
You still got your auras?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the oars at this point. It's like, I don't need these.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have
We
to
are anchored.
make saving throws for that anchor. Okay.
Oh, crap.
Fine.
Those-
There's more important things.
Very rapid waters right now.
We'll
So
be fine.
I know.
right.
Also, magical boat.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh my gosh.
I don't think
I know. I thought about it too. Does
I
it
think
make
that
it?
one's like activatable.
that's activatable.
She has to say the command word for it to fold back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not attuned.
It's just a bow.
It's
Or
not.
it's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
magical item.
I, we all just,
All of a sudden the boat just disappears underneath you.
Well, if I got
Yeah, that
charmed and
moment
they
where
told
everyone's
me
just
to
hovering.
hurt
I'd like-
everyone,
that
I would have
drops.
just.
I'd
folded
like
up
to
the boat.
imagine that whoever's in the cabin would get forced out as they were
shoved.
Yeah, they would get shoved out, like teleporting into solid matter
Yeah, yeah.
because it's trying to fold up around them.
Yeah.
Anyway, Louis, what you got?
I'm thinking either harpoon the scraw or the punch.
What is a scraw? Why are you
Scree
calling
and
it-
scraw.
Oh,
We've named
you've
them.
just named
We've
them.
named
Got
them.
it. Okay.
Surprise the hunched one.
First you name it, then you get attached to it.
Either that or I punch the babies. I'm gonna punch the babies because that's what.
I can't even see.
That's
oh, there's
what
Louis.
heroes
That's
do.
what heroes do.
Man, we really need to paint these minis.
I had so much crap to do this week.
Nice. First attack on this one hits. I'm gonna punch it, and then I'm gonna punch it again. Assuming the first attack doesn't kill it.
You want to roll damage to try and save it?
We'll see. Alright,
12 plus.
so I got second one. So first one was 17 plus 10 billion. Second one is,
Whoa. Never seen that number on a character sheet before.
second one is 20.
Yeah, they both hit, so roll the damage for both.
Punch first one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a crappy roll, that's fine. Yeah, so 7 points of bludgeoning damage for that one. And then second hit is gonna be, wow, even crappier. 6 points of bludgeoning damage again. And then I'm gonna, is it dead?
No.
Okay, I'll punch it more. Gonna do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
With roll 1, 2.
Well, that's a secret recipe.
Punch it.
Punch it.
17.
Surprise!
To hit?
Yes.
17.
16.
To hit? Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
Punch it.
Punching it down.
Punch it 12 dice. 9 points of damage again.
Okay.
And then
Another 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So 9, 18, 27 from the first hit again. 33, I think, total.
Yeah, I was keeping track.
Okay. Does it look hurt?
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and
Do it all again.
do it all again. Or freaking do it.
Time travel.
See if I pull up the mobile thing.
Just increases your movement speed.
Yeah.
And resist terrain, difficult terrain.
And when I punch a creature, even if it doesn't hit, I don't provoke opportunity attacks if I move away.
Wait, what? With mobile? Oh, if you attack a creature on the turn, not specifically punch them. Right?
Yeah.
With Louis, it's about punch.
I understand.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna take a step back.
Got
And
it.
like do a little
Jig.
jig like a little boxer, dance back and forth.
Nice.
I was trying to get its attention away from
Claudius.
Claudius. Yeah, I'm just gonna like punch it repeatedly and just be like,
Look at me! Look at me! Hit me!
Okay.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see what happens
Troll number 1.
when the first troll acts on his turn.
Is he gonna go for the bait in the water?
That's what I was rolling for.
uh-oh.
So, let's roll some damage here.
Sig's also dying.
He's gonna deal.
Well, I just turned into something.
Turned
So
into a bloodborne beast.
A robot.
turned
Oh,
into a
frick.
giant monster.
Turned into some kind of robot.
It was some kind of robot.
A robot?
Okay. All of a sudden, you, whoever is currently standing on the deck.
Uh-oh. That's everybody.
Well, it's everyone except for Sig, right?
And David.
And Moon
We don't
and
have to
Sorry.
worry about
And Gedrid. I need everyone that is currently standing on deck to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
If you had inspiration, I'd take it away. Just kidding.
You should be giving me inspiration.
21.
It's very
Holy crap, you haven't failed a single one.
I'm trying!
Claudius, you fail.
wait, let me check.
19? You succeed?
I'm checking what inspiration die is.
It's a D8.
Is it a D8 or D10?
Hers is a D8 right now.
So that is
Airways is a
a
D10.
16.
Correct. 16
Nice.
total? You succeed. So anyone who failed, you fall prone. As the ship begins to lurch
Make that noise.
with, from what seems to be a
You're
massive
not on the deck.
something striking it from underneath.
See, I have a prone marker, but I think it's just easier to lock.
Let me roll for the harpies that remain on
in the
the deck there. 1 and 2.
The harpies get knocked over?
Hold on, I'm rolling for Audra. Audra succeeds. She stays upright. Harpies both fall prone.
Nice. Does that count as moving
No.
Towards me.
Were they flying at the time?
No.
Which direction did
No, because they had come down to try and shove, and when they didn't succeed, they landed.
because then I could just
Got it.
Yeah, sure. I already said
Fall
it. It
into
happened.
my-
Whatever.
fall
into the feast.
Okay, then with its second attack,
Which
it's
ones
gonna
are
repeat
dead?
it. So, hey, does your floating boat have hit points?
Probably.
I can check.
Please do.
It's got like one hit.
It kind of explodes into blocks like that.
Okay.
Gotta collect them all. Or it turns into the boat like in Minecraft, which is floating.
You
gotta pick it back up and put it.
It's a boat icon.
Okay. Once again, the ship begins to lurch as a second impact seems to strike it from beneath.
There's meat in the water.
I know. I rolled for what he was going to do, and he didn't take the bait. He's going for the bigger
Gotta
prize.
throw more in.
That's right.
I need more meat, hot
Okay, so the ship is currently taking 41 points of damage.
How much does it have, Andy?
I don't know.
I don't know. It just says long ship. Hold on.
Did you look under the item, folding boat?
Yeah, I looked under the item.
Folding
it doesn't
boat
have
HP.
an HP.
Then do me a favor on D&D Beyond, go to vehicles.
I looked at the vehicle.
Look at the keel boat.
Keel boat.
Yes.
Okay.
Keel boat is the closest in size to the folding
100
boat.
HP
The keel boat?
with the keel bow.
Okay, cool. So it's currently at about 60%.
Is it a long
hit
ship
points.
though?
Yeah, but the long ship in the player's handbook doesn't match the one that was released with Waterdeep.
Okay, because I like the long ship better.
I know. Well, that one's like 80 feet long,
300.
isn't it?
Yeah, long ship has 300
This one
HP.
can hold 15 people comfortably, and it has a deck and like
No. It can't hold 15 people comfortably.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. That's what it says.
Oh, I'm sorry. 15 total creatures. Yes. Wait. The folding boat says that?
Yeah. Can hold 15
Oh.
medium-sized creatures comfortably. That's what it says.
Well, that's fine. 15
And I
people
think-
fitting on like the oars and stuff.
Oh,
Because
you
I'm
can't
using
pack
it
the boat
so
up if there's
early.
creatures on it.
You what?
You can't pack the boat up if there's creatures on it.
You
You
can't
will.
what?
You can't pack it back up.
If there's creatures.
So,
got it.
if the ship is damaged or wrecked, you'll still need to abandon it before repacking and unpacking it again.
But that's voluntarily repacking it, right?
That's the only way you
Yes,
can.
yes. But so if it sinks, it just sinks. It's not going to shrink.
It's not
back
going to
up.
shrink back up.
It doesn't
Got
shrink back up on its own.
So it could still,
Okay.
if it takes the damage, sink.
yes.
It also does have an armor class.
Yes. Which I assumed was
10.
yes. Okay.
Just making sure.
Yeah. He,
So are we assuming
all
it's
of his
a keel-
natural rolls were way above.
So
that.
are you assuming it's a keel boat or a long ship?
Keel boat is the closest in diameter that we have stats for.
All right.
Okay.
So do
100
So
HP.
it's
So
currently
do
at
it in between,
55
200.
HP, and I'll keep track of that.
200.
Yeah. No, it took 41 damage out of
41?
100.
So do
Sorry,
like,
41. I'm
59.
sorry, I misheard
so
you.
do
I
like
thought
in
I heard
between,
45.
200. You got 100 on one end, 300 on the other.
How about just like 1,000? Because it's a big boat.
It's magical.
All right, yeah,
Okay.
it's 59 each.
Top of the round, we have Gedrid.
One round,
Gedrid is
success.
still charmed, so he's gonna swim in one of that direction.
Yeah.
Against the current?
No,
it
that's
should be
with the current right
Wait,
now.
the current's going this way, right?
10.
Yeah.
Or is the boat flipped around?
Oh, frick. At this point,
So imagine we were going that way,
the boat technically is turned around and facing the other direction right now.
so
That's
he's
a
going
big
with the
thing.
current that way.
So really, Sig's body should be...
Floating that way?
No.
Yeah, if the...
No, the current is going this way.
I know, I'm imagining the boat
The
will always
anchor
stay
here.
But the
stationary.
anchor was over there. So you are currently facing with the current right now. So the current is flowing towards me. Got
And the
it.
entire boat.
I'm
turned around in
imagining
just 6
the
seconds.
boat will stay always fixed position and the current will change around.
Sure.
Should we
Just
should
to
we
easier,
change
we'll do
where
that.
everyone is?
No.
No.
We're in the same
Guys
No,
are
the
on
current
two
just
harpies are
shifted.
behind it.
It's only the current that will shift around us.
He fell off the front of the boat. So
And
at
then
this
it
point,
turned around.
you are now...
He's going that way.
No, he's going with it.
Okay.
He's going with it.
Sure.
He's just floating alongside
They'll
the
always be
boat.
flowing with current.
Okay.
But the entire
So-
boat turned around in just 6 seconds.
Sure. So,
It's a fast-moving river.
so I'm just trying to move towards the matron harpies.
No, it'll take
Mostly,
fast-
I don't
fast
want
range.
to... I've
Worry
got
too
so many
much
things to
about
deal
it,
with.
yeah.
If you guys want to do it, you can do it. That's fine. Yeah, we'll put you over there.
Okay, so he moves as far as he can there.
Cool. That was... So it's 25 total feet of movement.
Yeah.
Make a saving throw.
And I'll make a wisdom saving throw.
I believe in you.
You have plus 13.
I love how you make it flat.
I have a plus 11.
No, I have plus. Oh, Kedrick, stop. Kedrick, stop.
What was
With
it?
disadvantage,
What was
right?
it?
With 2?
It's also with disadvantage because you're within 60
well, great.
feet.
I'm rolling so bad. I rolled a
Don't
2 and a
use that
5.
Oof. Oof,
So
boy.
13 total.
This is gonna leave some scars.
Oh
guys.
yeah.
Okay, Audra.
Or
She
some grape markers.
is she paralyzed? No, she's just charmed. Okay, so she is going to make a wisdom saving throw to see if she.
There's no marker.
Oh gosh, Audra jumps into the water.
Oh, in full plate?
In full plate.
Goodbye, Audra.
F in the chat,
She
boys.
failed her wisdom saving throw to resist it. She's yeah.
Bye!
I mean, she could still swim.
You know, I think this is a point where we just pull a Vox Machina and just become pirates. abandon Scalebearer and be like, unfortunately,
You
there
just
was,
toss him overboard.
there was
Please
nothing
don't.
we could do.
You don't pay enough for this.
I would just like crumple it and go, let's do this, guys. Okay, we're a pirate campaign now.
That would be a wonderful
Um,
99.
Could be fun.
I imagine she'd still be able
Can
to
anyone
swim.
super savvy here?
She's gonna make an athletics check with disadvantage to
I
see
have
if she can swim.
teleportation circle.
And you're a werewolf.
I think you would.
God.
Yeah. Okay. So she's
Oh,
succeeding in swimming with the current.
I don't think Kendra likes this time.
Try rolling it.
Staying afloat with the current.
Try.
Hey, if this fool in full plate armor can high jump 14 feet,
Sure.
It's just you.
What is it? Smith roll?
it's still full plate armor.
Full plate armor is like 200 pounds.
I understand.
I just don't know if
It's
there's
like
a human.
40 pounds.
Anyways,
60
we can
pounds.
consider
Light armor.
what to do with Audra when it comes to your turn. Next up is
Azimuth.
Vosamir.
Okay, Vosamir still
life.
sees this hulking thing in front of him.
Yeah,
That just
it's
tried
there.
throwing up on him. So,
Evil.
I'm pretty
eye
sure it
control.
succeeded, didn't it?
I didn't.
Oh.
I only took half damage.
Oh, God.
It cinched my
Okay.
back. So I'm gonna do Blood Curse on the marked on him. So now I do double my Crimson Right damage. So for that, instead of rolling a d4 for those, can I just roll a d8 for doubling my Crimson Right? It's a d4 usually. I'm just gonna do it.
Statistically, is that better?
I'm just gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
But then again, she has her hands.
Okay.
Sorry, just pulling off some things. That's my Topaz Longsword.
Based,
It's gonna be a 13 plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, hits. For sure.
That is going to be 5 plus 6, 11 damage
Shield Spear.
for the first part.
I'll look up rolls.
Also,
I know what they are.
It's for my own sake.
Yeah. You can hold your breath 1 plus your con mod in minutes.
so 19, and then
And then after that, you survive a number of rounds.
21
with your
points
con
on
mod.
on the first attack.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. And for the second attack, that is a 17 plus 8 to hit. It hits.
Yes, definitely hits.
It's going to be a 7 plus 6, which is 13,
Okay.
plus 1, 14 plus 8, 22.
Bonkers, dude. Okay. And you're keeping track of all the lightning damage you deal? Okay, thank you. Alright, he is looking very bloodied at this point. Is that end your turn, Bosmer?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Next up we have, oh gosh, the harpies. That one with a red ring around it, does that mean...
It's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, death.
Dead.
Nice. Okay, well,
These two
that
are
one,
still
the two prone ones will stand.
Does that count as moving?
No,
half of their movement.
they haven't moved out of your area.
Now they need to move towards the cliffs.
Ah, yes.
Gosh.
Compulsion.
Compulsion. Yeah, so that one, move him 40 feet towards you, so he's
Punch him.
off the map.
I punch him.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Punch him.
Do you punch him?
I punch him.
Get him.
Eat him.
You couldn't elbow.
Just barely hits.
Nice.
This guy better die now.
It's very possible that he will.
Nice.
Let's see
10.
that. Yeah, he did. He did in the water. He just one punches him just over the side of the ship. Then this one is going to fly over the top.
I'd like to
of
do an
Claudius.
opportunity attack.
Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, you see
We're just throwing some bait in the water for the
wings.
troll.
You're just chumming the water.
It's like fish food. Come on, buddy.
19 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
That
This
is
one
gonna
hasn't been as damaged, so that's good.
That's fine.
You got puked on, didn't you?
It's gonna
Yeah.
be
8 billion.
8. Or sorry, 10 plus 2 plus 5.
15.
17.
Can you do your crimson right damage as a reaction? Part of a reaction attack?
It's just the blade.
It's just an attack. Got
My
it.
sword's on fire now.
Cool. Okay. And you took the appropriate health damage
Yes.
when you activated it? Okay, good. Okay, so it took how much total? 17?
17.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go. No!
She is, well, if she were able to think for herself, she'd be very happy that she were flying 80 feet away from you right now. Yep, so she's about 70 feet off of that side of the ship.
And then we see the troll like a graceful
then-
killer whale.
Let's see, the only one that succeeded is dead. So the other two also fly 80 feet towards Scott.
Does the troll make an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Yes, actually, it's going to attempt to
Try to grab
her.
one and eat it.
Hold on. So if it does this,
Yeah, I should be able to get one.
Oh my gosh.
yes, it rolled a natural 19. It is, hold on. It is going to grab the harpy
Nice.
and,
Swallow her.
well, it's not its turn yet, but it's going to grab the harpy.
Do I get an opportunity attack too? Because it.
Flew
Are you
past.
charmed? Or
No.
anything?
No.
Yeah, you got one. Go for it,
Stab
bro.
it.
And we're talking about this one, not this one, because this one was already.
That
over
one
here.
was off
Yeah.
the ship, so that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's such a wow. That's so cool.
Calculated.
That is a 25 to hit.
Oh frick!
I believe
Yeah.
that hits.
Yeah. Wait, what are you hitting it with?
My longbow.
Opportunity attacks have to be a melee weapon.
Oh well. Never
Punch
mind
it.
And you hit it with the longbow? Stab it with an arrow.
Hey, you can improvise weapon with your long bow. It'll only deal D2 of damage.
It's 1d4.
Not if
for
you're
anybody
not proficient in
else.
improvised weapons.
You still
No,
roll
it's
pretty high.
1d4 if you're not proficient.
And then it's more if you
You're
are.
thinking of a punch.
I'm thinking of a fist punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a D4
You still get
plus your
Hey!
strength.
2 plus 1.
Nice.
And then
Okay,
the troll
and then
eats
the
it.
river troll caught it.
Smack that booty.
So we'll see what it does next turn. That was the harpies. Next up we have Moon and Garwaith.
Do it again.
Good.
Okay. Well, Garwaith is currently concentrating on that spell, so he's not going to do another concentration spell. He's going to peek out and see the super broad back of Louis as he
Lewis.
absolutely decks a harpy off the side of the ship. And he is going to bonus action inspire you, Louis.
Jojo pose.
And then for his action, he will.
What's his D8? Or
It's a D10.
Vicious mockery.
Well, he can't really see anything at this point.
Save.
Oh, he can see the troll. He's gonna mess this troll up.
Perfect.
Guess what he's gonna do here?
Non-concentration.
Right, that's concentration. Wait, is it? That's not a concentration. That's just a duration of an hour. He's going to attempt to charm that monster. Force it to make a wisdom saving throw, which it fails.
Charm the troll, which is now holding the harpy.
He charmed it, so the creature is now friendly to Garwaith. So you watch as the troll, which has caught the harpy, is just now holding it, and it just sort of like, it's only looking at the harpy in its hand at this point. It's not looking at anyone else.
Good.
Yeah.
This is what I
So
I
do we have another charmed thingamabobber? I think that one is. Just
Yeah,
put it at his
I
feet.
accidentally rubbed it, so
okay.
the thing came off.
Oh.
Oh, that's one.
No,
on the troll.
The troll. The
Troll?
troll that's on the edge, just at his feet, yeah.
I can't believe charm monster is not concentration. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
well,
he
it's
casts-
also a higher spell.
4th level, yeah.
And it works on people
I
too.
accidentally
yeah,
rubbed
all
off the
creatures.
charmed.
Oh, that's fine. People are the real monsters. We just needed an extra one.
Okay, next up, let's see. Oh,
Troll number 2.
no.
Spells?
Moon. I'm trying to decide if Moon's going to do anything.
Save Sig.
She doesn't know anything about save.
Save Audra, who she saw jump off the
Yeah, Audra did
flip.
jump off.
Well, okay, so she looks out. She doesn't see Audra. Let's make an intelligence check
Garwaith
for
is
her.
just like, Audra's fine.
No, she's
She
oh
dead.
frick. Okay, actually, oh gosh, who would notice this? No one would notice this. Dang it.
And we're demonetized.
There was something cool
But
she
it's-
could
There goes
do,
all of our
but
copyright.
But
There
it's
goes our video.
But it's a
Hold
pirate.
our breath for a while.
no,
need to
it's
keep it on.
she's gonna pull out an item to try and locate where Audra is.
Hey, we're not making any money so far.
So that's what she does with her turn.
they'll
Next
just cut
up
the video off.
is the troll.
No, they don't cut the video. They just.
Copyright videos?
They just. Yeah, no,
if you
they,
play music, they can just shut the video off.
no, they just.
Video
do
removed
copyright.
due to copyright.
if someone makes
Well,
a clip,
that-
yeah.
Hold on, let's
I'm
talk
making-
about that after the session because you're partially correct. Okay, so the troll on its turn
I'm gonna submit it.
is going to sit and start munching on the harpy in its hand.
Yes.
Good. Eat some chicken wings.
Yeah. As it sits down, the boat, like the nose of the boat, starts like dipping into the water,
No, thank you.
And that's its turn. I don't think he gets another save.
What is? Does it hurt the harpy? Does the harpy die? Does he just chew the head off?
Yeah, he just chomped.
Oh, I guess it's still alive technically.
Nah.
I should
This
probably
is
make an
such a
attack roll.
mess.
This is squirming.
Well, it hits. So let's see. It's gonna do one great club attack and then a bite attack.
It's a great club attack.
I'm charmed.
Are you prone?
I am.
Okay, so both hit.
like-
It's gonna deal.
It's like when you
I
catch a
am
fish and you
incapacitated and prone.
I guess he's just like done.
Oh wait.
Huh?
Yeah.
have been, like-
Okay. So you watch as the
This
troll
whole time,
raises a club from its waist, bops the harpy on the head, and then bites, and the head is gone. So that harpy is dead.
It's
It
like-
took enough damage from the opportunity attacks that she's just gone now. So harpy is currently
Pops right off.
being eaten by that friendly troll.
Free, don't
Scree and
do it.
Scraw are terrible.
Okay, Sig.
Go, my children.
Oh, Sig's dead.
Sig
Or
is
rather,
incapacitated.
the creature that was once known as
That
Sig.
tongue, though.
That tongue.
Now we're something on the field.
Let's.
Why? Who did that?
Oh, Eric.
Why?
Because he's eating her head, and
yeah.
it just happened to sit like that.
Let's do.
We were all thinking
The
of
Balrog's too big.
Wow, you think about it.
Scott, why would you do this?
Now we're demonetized.
Let's use that.
No way, now we're
Put that where your
demonetized.
current body is.
We're getting sponsors now.
Oh, you turned into Groshnak.
Groshnack's
A great thing.
Groshnak just appears.
Okay, so
He's using his water
Oh
walk.
wait, he
it
would
is going
die
to make
instantly.
an athletics check
Because he's in water.
He's walking
to see if it can
with his
swim
ring. Jesus.
against the current
Jesus
towards the
Christ.
creature which incapacitated you. Because right now,
Wait, who's doing what? Moon?
Sig is doing weird stuff.
something in the water is attempting to swim back towards that harpy matriarch, and it's succeeding.
Uh-oh.
What did Moon do? Did she save Audra?
Moon did. She's looking for Audra,
She's trying to figure out where Audra is.
Oh, did she actually move out?
No.
using magic to find her.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
10 minutes
So-
of ritual casting.
Oh no.
We'll find her eventually.
She'd be
I
long
see
dead
a
by then.
corpse!
Hold on. The creature. Oh gosh, who would even see this right now?
I wouldn't. I'm on the ground.
Is this
No, not
person
Gedrid.
up above? Or
Gedrid?
No, because Gedrid's only looking at the harpy right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty focused.
You're missing the action.
I'm focused on what's important.
Moon would see.
True beauty.
I don't think anyone would see it.
True beauty, man.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
no
Yeah.
one sees this. But
Harpy buddies.
That's right.
Whoever this is. Which one's
He's
this?
in the cabin.
swimming upstream against the current is a massive black-furred, now slicked with water creature, elongated and pawing at the water in front of it. With each stroke, it pulls itself against the current 1, 2, 3 feet until eventually it gets just beneath the harpy, which incapacitated Sig, and it's going to let out a deafening howl, and the harpy's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, how you like it?
Ow!
I'm not bitter. I'm in love.
Which she's going to roll a natural 4. And she is going to take
In the words of Psych.
2 points of damage.
20 points of psychic damage.
Nice. Screech.
Yeah, I did some work on him, just so you know. She takes 20 points of psychic damage, and she is currently afraid. So put some fear on her for me, Derek.
Derek?
I'm looking frightened.
Frightened.
Which color is this?
This giant maw
Green.
filled with teeth and snaggliness just
For the
opens up
diarrhea.
underneath it and roars.
That's what happens when you're frightened.
Every time, no matter if it's a little scare or a big scare.
It's just, it
Okay.
depends on how much.
Okay, and with that,
Just a little bit.
with that, the creature now allows the current to take it downstream. No, not the harpy.
Oh.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goodbye, Sig.
Which is actually going
Which
that
is
way.
technically this way, but he was in front of the boat, so he's gone.
It's fine. We'll
He's
figure it
floating beyond.
Andy's over here looking at her other characters like, which door I want to play next?
What? No. Me? No.
Okay.
Well, she's dead.
So we'll see what happens with that.
F in the chat.
Next up, we have the Harpy Matriarch. So, the Harpy Matriarch is currently afraid. It must use its action to move as far away from the creature in a direct line.
I mean, what if they're both moving away from each other at the same
That's
time?
what they're going to do.
Sounds like a math
She's going to move 80 feet.
Like up here.
Yeah. Which is technically the other way.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. Just, hold on. Move it the other way. Move it the other way. In the same
This way.
distance.
What?
And this.
Right there. Perfect. Thank you. Well, it's from the nose of the boat. Got it. From the nose of the boat.
A little bit confounded now.
Oh, no. You're right. You're right. You're good. You're good.
Current's going
I love what you're doing, Scott.
Why don't we just... Beautiful. For the sake of combat, water has no physics.
Well, she's not floating.
I'm
Oh,
saying
you
the
mean
current,
our ship.
The current
You know
direction.
what? I really wanted a 3D ship so I could turn it around, but I can't.
So, I don't have those godlike abilities.
Now, the other Harpy Matriarch is going to
Could I have made sure she...
leave.
Oh.
Wait,
No,
don't go.
come back. Get back
Don't
here.
go, please.
So she goes 80 feet back towards the cliffs that she came from.
Babe, wait.
Gendrid,
Babe. Babe, wait.
the focus of your greatest desire,
Without
you watch as it drifts off away from you, and nothing occupies you more than attempting to follow it.
It was just a crumb. He just wanted a crumb.
Okay, Claudius, you're on the ground. You're not paralyzed,
But he's prone.
but you are
And he's
charmed.
But she's not within 60 feet anymore.
She's within 300 feet though.
But isn't it disadvantage?
Oh, correct. It's no longer with disadvantage.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Poor Claudius has just been paralyzed.
He goes up.
What happened?
Well, there we go.
Ooh.
16.
Yay! You just barely succeed. Way to go, bro.
Do you want to stand? Well,
I would
is
like
that-
to stand.
Well, that's the end of your turn if you're shaking off the charm. So technically, you
But
stood up
the
15
prone-
feet, and then you moved 15 feet.
I didn't even move because I was paralyzed.
You weren't paralyzed.
You weren't paralyzed.
Paralysis ended at the end of
Oh
your last
yeah,
turn.
I stood up, moved 15 feet. Which
So
way?
move to the
Towards-
edge of the boat.
towards this
Make
way.
a wisdom saving
This
throw
boat?
for me.
Yeah.
We'll still keep that 16,
This way.
just so you know.
Harpy was right here. You wanted to get closer. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That was a 16.
No, you keep that one for the charm. That's fine. This is to go over the edge of the boat.
Oh.
Okay.
4.
Claudius leaps into the water, and as he hits the chilling, ice-cold water, the charm vanishes from you.
And I think.
Well, we'll see.
Wait, do you die in water?
He's not extinguished.
But he's
He's like a Charmander.
He's not like the human
He's
flame.
fire type. He's fire type.
He's a Charizard.
He's a
If the flames on his
Oh,
skin go
God.
up and
You never saw my tiny tail with a flame on
Tobias.
it.
The little flames on his
You
horns
watched
go out
as
and he dies.
Claudius stood up and went sprinting over the side of the boat, took a few strides midair, and then fell into the tumultuous waters
Okay,
beneath you.
do I still see the giant thing.
Yeah, he's currently sitting on the stern of the ship,
Having a snack.
and he's munching on some harpy.
Let's have a snack.
Okay, is there any other clear and present dangers?
Sig's
Everyone
gone.
else. Well,
Yeah,
We don't
Sig, Gedrid, and Claudius are gone. The ship is currently
around
spinning out of
and see
control,
we saw
pulling
that
against
this
the anchor line. Adra is also missing. And there are no other threats on the boat.
wow.
There's no other friends either.
You should probably save some of them if you can.
Yeah, I don't know if I should save or try to attack that guy.
He's a friend.
Is he though? Does he
Yeah.
look like he's gonna attack soon?
He is not looking at any of you.
Okay,
just
sweet. I'll
munching
go
on
run over
something.
and try to get Claudius. Like, look over the boat and see where he is.
You look over the side and you see the ripples, which are just now beginning to expand over the top of where he
Does he
sunk.
see Gedrid?
Gedrid is on the surface of the water. You see him about 10 feet off the side of the ship. And just so you're aware, this is a very low ship. It's only about 2 feet between the edge of the deck and the water.
Okay, I'm gonna dive in and go after Claudius. Like, no!
Okay. Cool. You make a dive. So you use maybe 10 feet of your movement. Dive into the water. Go and make an acrobatics check for me, just for kicks.
Just kicks and giggles.
Do you belly
I
flop?
want to see how good his dive is.
Ooh, yeah.
Into
2
2 feet.
Acrobatics,
From 2
you
feet.
said?
From 2 feet.
Acrobatics?
Yeah. You should be good at that, right?
Oh,
No.
10.
It's 2 for the feet that he
Nice.
died.
You cannonball into the
Wait.
water.
Reliable talent.
Are
No,
you-
let's
he's
check.
not-
Are you
Dang,
proficient with it?
level 11.
That's
I'm
expertise.
sorry.
And it's level
10.
11.
It's proficiency. It's level 11.
Oh, gosh.
I rolled a 10.
Those are nuts.
Nice. You cannonball into the water. And you, for a very brief moment, feel a scalding sensation on your bottom.
Ooh.
You know what on his head.
It's just like the heat off of Claudius is causing the water above him to roil.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get him.
Claudius.
Oh yeah, you still have a bonus action and action. So you wildly grasp beneath you, and
Grapple the sinking.
let's see. You brush what appears to be now cold metal.
Okay. Can I grab it?
Sure. Make an athletics check for me.
And we broke off the anchor. Did we break off? Okay.
No,
When you said spinning out of control, I thought.
It's pulling against the anchor
Oh,
line.
so it's doing like this.
Yeah.
18.
Nice. Okay, you managed to grab on to the pauldron of Claudius's armor.
Sweet.
So now you're both being pulled down.
Can I try to
Now
swim
you're
up?
both drowning.
So that was your action.
Can you
You have a bonus action.
Yes.
Is there anything you
Dash.
can
Can
do
I
with that?
dash to swim up?
You know, this is how most people drown in real
So
life.
just so you know, yes, you pull him 5 feet up.
Okay.
So you're now about 5 feet below the surface.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So swimming is normally half of your movement speed unless you're proficient in it or have an enchantment that allows you to swim at normal speed. Dragging a grappled creature also halves your movement. So 15 went down to 5.
Sweet.
Good math.
Wait,
Did
what's
it.
your movement speed?
30.
Louis, all your friends are over the boat.
Yeah, I just
over
turn
the
around,
side.
I turn around and I see Vosimir and I'm
Oh,
just like,
friend, I said.
are we the only ones who aren't insane on this boat?
Yeah, it's just you and Vosimir on the boat right now with the troll.
Go fish.
God damn it. I just turn around and I walk towards the edge of the boat, kick this stupid corpse out of the way. Get out of here.
And I see the 2 ripples now. I see Gedrid and I'm just like,
Ignore it.
yeah, are there life preservers on this thing?
There's rope. There's 3 coils of rope.
Would there be a fishing net?
No.
Okay.
We're not.
No, it listed specifically what items are on the boat.
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the oar, and I'm just gonna shout as loud as I can. Yeah, and just say,
So the oar is attached to the boat.
Which we
It's attached to the oar.
Remember, we
Oh,
established that last time.
But it should go down for enough.
I mean, you could.
You can dip it in the water.
Yeah, it extends out about 8 feet from the boat,
okay.
which is about 2 feet shy of where Gedrid is.
Well, you could.
Club Toby with it.
Do I see Gedrid still like gazing longingly?
He's
at the
swimming.
woman?
No. Oh, Gedrid is swimming away from the boat right now.
Gedrid, Gedrid, there's no response.
There's no response.
He'll come back.
He doesn't even hear you. No,
like-
you don't even hear his voice.
I'm charmed, not like.
You are 100% unaware of other creatures.
Does it say that?
Incapacitated.
You are incapacitated.
For this.
That was for the other thing, wasn't it?
No.
No, that was the paralysis. The siren song leaves you incapacitated.
It is
You
a
are
s-
solely focused on the harpy.
It's a special kind of charm.
I'll just be like, well,
It's
Gedrid will
You're
come back.
basically hypnotized.
Correct.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
You're asleep.
Oh, I have
But still-
incapacitated markers.
Can I take actions or reactions?
I'll go ahead
That doesn't
and.
count movement. Is a movement an action?
No. But the effect says you have to move towards the creature.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm not going to jump in after him. I'm going to go ahead and I'll take the coil of rope.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Clear
yeah.
off the board, that's fine.
I'm going to try to lasso Gedrid.
Okay. Okay. Let's ooh. We're gonna make
Cowboy check.
Cowboy chick.
Yeehaw.
So I get
Hold on. We're gonna do a ranged attack roll.
That's right.
arranged attack roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna count it as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
What you good at?
So this is gonna be your dex.
You just shoot me with that little crossbow.
Are you gonna
Oh,
strength
I
the
actually
lasso
could.
at him?
Actually, I could just shoot him with my crossbow.
Yes, you could.
Gonna torpedo.
Yeah, you've got a harpoon.
Oh, it's gonna
Crossbow.
That would
I
be-
forget. Did we establish what the crossbow is also dex as well?
No, I allowed you to use your strength on that one.
Okay, yeah, that'd be
Just
easier.
because.
Gedrid's made
'Cause
of
you're
mushrooms.
merciful.
He can heal himself. All right. I can see Gedrid. Yeah, so I'll pull him back. I'll shoot Gedrid.
Wow, it's only an hour in.
What'd you roll?
Just be like, all right, I've done this before.
Right to the skull.
I was thinking I'm like,
So there is no way to make this non-lethal.
No,
I mean non-damaging.
no, I was purposely aiming for like a part that wouldn't be lethal. Like
Yeah.
it's going to damage him, but a part that's not going to.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it will be lethal. I just meant there's no way to avoid damaging him. And that was a critical hit.
roll your
So,
normal dice.
Well,
that means you will do minimum damage.
okay, just making sure
Because
I'm
that's what you were
trying
attempting
to
to
avoid damage. All right.
I'm a merciful god.
Good DM.
So just
Please
one,
don't kill us.
one damage then,
Knew this bow right
or do
was
I still
bad.
add my strength bonus?
Yeah,
You'll still add the bonus.
But
And
you'll do minimum.
so 1
dice
plus
damage.
your strength.
It'll be 2 dice though, so 2 plus the strength.
No.
Because
The
it's not a
critical is
critical
him
hit.
succeeding in
Okay.
this instance.
So 5 damage. So I'm just
Perfect.
gonna like
You take
aim
5 points
for
of
his-
piercing
aim
damage,
for his butt.
and with your bonus action, you can start to reel in to the
Alright.
point where it
I
becomes
took
taut.
damage, so I can save too, right?
Yeah.
He wakes up.
you can try to save from the charm.
in your butt.
Oh, nice.
23.
Oh my gosh!
So all of a sudden, the charm seems to there's a glaze over your eyes that seems to disappear, and this pinkish haze, which had been in front of you, all of a sudden just dissipates, and you see the just rapid infested waters in front of you, just all the foamy waters churning and just crashing around you. And you see, the clear night sky above you, and then you feel this cold, piercing agony through your right calf,
I was aiming for his butt.
through your right buttocks.
There we go. You'd be like, ooh wee, I got a big one.
So now I just keep envisioning the Island, that movie with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson,
Oh!
where they pierce the.
Yeah,
I
just
always forget his
drag
name.
that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and I'm just
Great
gonna
movie, you guys should
start
watch it.
reeling them in. I go, oh boy, here it comes.
So you're with your bonus action, you're able to draw it tight, so he won't move any more away from you. It'll require another action to pull him in all the way.
Come on in, Gedrid.
Okay. So end of Louis' turn. We have the first troll. So there's now a line with bait on the end of it in the water.
People
But
sinking.
these 2 people
With
first.
bleeding bait.
And at least 2
Oh
or 3
wait a
harpies.
minute. There's now 3 individuals underwater.
Yep.
Gosh, it's gonna have a tough choice here. Let's go ahead and roll a D8.
I could go
So
troll
Toby is a 1 to 2, Claudius is a 3 to 4, Audra is a 5 to 6, Gedra Or
Gedra.
Gedra.
Gender time now.
Gender swap.
In the bunker.
So you're a 7
artist.
It awoke something within you.
So you're a 7 to 8. I hope you're happy.
This is gonna be Gedra.
Things are gonna get
This is
crazy.
gonna be Gedra.
Gedra never realized such novel uses for wild shape.
Oh, I thought it was an 8, but it's a 6.
Oh my.
Which means Audra.
Oh no!
Because I said you were 1 to 2, right?
Yeah.
3 to 4.
You're holding on to him. Nobody's getting off. She's just sinking.
Well, he's like got one hand on Claudius and he's desperately trying to swim up towards the surface.
Wait, hold on. Would I have seen Audra? Because you said she was keeping herself afloat, right?
No.
You were busy with the
Audra
harpy.
disappeared.
Yeah,
No,
Audra's
no.
like super.
Audra's downstream is the
Oh.
thing. So,
Well, with full plate.
no.
huh?
With full plate, though.
I understand.
So-
I rolled athletics for her and
Oh,
she was able to
she's-
keep herself on the surface.
Oh, okay.
But, oh wait.
But where is she?
How
Yeah, 'cause-
far down
Only about 20 feet. So it was
so
just
I-
beyond her. Oh no, you're way beyond that. Wait.
So would I have seen Audra then?
Oh, this
She's
is a
down
lot
here?
of theorizing. At the front of the ship.
She's over here.
Yeah. So
I probably would have still gone for Gedra.
oh, you wouldn't even have seen her because you were focused on him. It would have required a perception
His
check to see
buttocks
her.
were so beautiful. I can remember
And so
this.
tiny.
That's the truth.
Do you wear robes?
What? No, he
No.
wears trousers and
Okay,
like suspenders.
It's like a loincloth.
He looks like a railroad worker, right?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Somewhat, I don't know.
So
He just
Well,
looks
just
a
like you
vagrant.
know.
the
Looks
troll
like a
is going
Great
to
Depression profile.
Like a
Suspenders,
graceful
one of them
killer
undone,
whale.
hanging down.
chomp,
He's bald.
rolling a natural 17, hits her
That's
armor
how I
class of
picture it.
21. Okay.
Rip Audra.
Well, maybe she'll wake up from her charm.
She's still charmed?
Smelled like
That's why she jumped in the water, bro.
mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, that's
Like-
right.
Yeah. So she takes 9 points of piercing damage.
That's not bad.
Gets to make a wisdom saving throw.
From the troll?
No, for the charmed effect.
Where's the
She
piercing damage
succeeds. She's no longer charmed by the harpy.
Good job.
She rolled a 13 plus 2 for 15, and she now has a massive river troll dragging her down to the bottom of the river.
Oh, great.
So she's on her turn gonna try and break free of that.
So this is the second river troll, right?
Yep, it has now occupied that space and is pulling her
This
down.
is the one I racked in the crotch like 50 times, right?
Yep, it has now had 2 turns to regenerate, so it is up to.
Well, when I rack someone in the crotch, it counts as fire damage.
He was almost dead.
It actually inflicts
No, he-
grievous wounds.
He gave it fire damage, so
Right, but he had a full round in the water already, so now he's regenerating again.
so he only has one round.
Correct, 1 round of regeneration. Thank you. So, which is only 10 points a round, and he was so close to dead.
Is he back to fire damage?
All trolls are.
Yeah, trolls are susceptible to fire. They're not. They don't take double damage from it. It just stops their regeneration. So that's the
Well,
end of the troll's
I did
turn.
hit that one with fire damage.
Gidrid, you have a piercing pain in your buttocks. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeehaw!
And it is now pulling against your flesh.
Gedrid lets out a yelp and turns around,
Don't worry, I got you.
and he'll swim up to the boat.
I just
Okay.
like reel him up.
Okay, cool. We'll say that you're able to assist each other, and you make it back to the boat, though you're a little bit more towards the nose of the ship at this point. I did not ask for your help, Google. Stay away from me.
They scare me so
They're always listening.
Big brother Google is one.
Okay, so you make it to the edge of the boat. You can use the rest of your turn to climb up onto it.
Okay, I'll climb up onto it.
Okay, so you awkwardly climb up onto it with a tether of silver cord between you and Louis, who's now approaching you, like reeling the line in.
I think it's a big one. We're gonna eat good tonight. Oh, it's good.
By now, Louis, that's the 3rd pair of trousers you've ruined this year.
Well, if you wouldn't keep jumping in the water after buxom women, it wouldn't happen so often.
I can't help myself. Beauty is beauty.
Magic.
I don't expect you to understand.
You know what? I'll keep my trousers on.
That makes me so happy.
I'll disengage the arrow from his butt.
Okay. you suffer 1 point of piercing damage.
Nice.
There you go.
Or slashing damage, technically, but yeah. Because it's ripping you.
Pokey damage.
So, Gedrid, that ends your turn there, unless you have a bonus action you want to use.
Nope.
Okay, Audra on her turn is going to attempt to break the grapple.
Just stab the troll while you're grappled, Audra. In the eye.
Yeah. So she swings down a hit and rolls a natural 16 plus 7 for 23.
It dies.
And she is going to smite the heck out of this troll.
We just see a light come from underwater.
Yeah, she is going to smite at 4th level.
Oh, snap.
Water
Oh, shoot.
And I need...
48.
No.
5.
Thank you.
12d8.
Paladin.
So...
Have I sent you guys that paladin meme that was like, I need all the d8s you have. No, you might think I meant
A lot
of d8s. I mean, all the d8s.
Okay, so her first strike, her weapon, she does 7 points of slashing damage plus 6, 8, 9, 14, 21 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
For a total of 28 points of damage, and the troll dies. So that's kind of cool. I don't remember which of these we got. Oh yeah, there you go. So thank you for that. And then she's going to use her movement to move a quarter of her movement speed because of her heavy armor back up towards the surface. So she's now 5 feet from the water surface.
There we go.
Okay. That's the first useful thing she's done today. Vosamir.
Okay. Just as a
What a
FYI,
harrowing encounter, you guys.
Seriously. I was like, well, TPK. It's fine.
Just as an FYI, the other troll has been hit by fire as well.
I know, he didn't regenerate.
I just want to
after
make
those
sure.
turns.
I don't know if that's been taken into account.
Nope.
Just wanna make sure.
Every time you've hit him, I've marked it.
Cool. Well, I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, 15 plus 8. So,
Okay.
7 slashing. Ooh. 8 lightning.
Okay.
And 1 fire.
Nice.
For a total of?
9 plus, what was it? What was the first part?
It was 8.
8 plus 8? Plus
Cool.
1.
16.
So 16. No, 17.
17 total.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to do that again.
Okay.
Nice.
It's going to be a 13 to hit.
Okay.
Does it hit? 13?
It does not.
Okay.
That's unfortunate, because I preemptively rolled that wisdom save and he succeeded, so now he doesn't get to succeed.
So I miss on purpose.
You see him growing more and more lucid and you decide to withhold your attack. Okay.
Has anything happened
Geralt
to
did
this ship?
spare a troll.
For 5
No.
minutes.
Okay.
Because the troll swam
two.
towards Audra instead
If
of
you
attacking
choose
each
to.
other.
Adventure 3. The one that paints.
yeah.
Next up we have
This one's painted with blood.
the out of combat harpies. Then we have Moon. Okay, Moon rips open the door and comes sprinting out to the front of the ship.
Nice of you to join us.
Yep. And she...
You're never bringing another Tabaxi in ever again.
I was looking for racial diversity.
I know, and then
Furries get out.
And I
Free.
clearly
Chose
picked
the wrong one.
the wrong one for this group.
If it was a lizard folk, there's
Anything
no
you
noises
pick-
we could have made to make fun of it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You just all start talking like Argonians. She dives off the side of the ship. And then she is going to make an athletics check with advantage.
Start swimming like a little kitty. Water.
She now is grappling Audra. No, she's not swimming like a cat. She's a humanoid.
She's swimming like a cat.
Swimming like
Oh my gosh.
She's like sitting there like.
She just executed a beautiful dive
yeah.
into the coursing
She is
river.
swimming
Sure.
like a graceful tiger, thank you.
Tigers don't swim very gracefully.
Sig,
Jaguars do.
Jaguar. Like a
Sig
jaguar.
is, I guess we can remove that.
Also remove troll number 1 at the bottom. He dead. He gone. And the both harpies.
She was
Unless they're coming back for
The
you.
dungeon.
And
Thought you ought to know. Hey, now I have to figure out
Cool,
what he does.
Claudius.
Is Gareth doing anything?
Cool.
Oh wait, no, it's the troll's turn, but he's still
Gareth?
charmed.
Is Gareth doing nothing?
How far away is...
Garwaith's chilling and growing.
No, Garwaith
His
is...
idols are missing.
Charmed doesn't mean incapacitated normally. It just means will
Well,
not
for
harm you.
the
and
harpies
yours.
it does.
Oh yeah, for the harpies, but not for the troll.
yes, the troll isn't going to attack any of us.
It's just gonna eat the.
He's just focusing on his meal.
He's having a...
Except
But
he
you
was just
stab him.
attacked by you.
Yeah, but he's
He's still
charmed.
charmed.
He just can't attack the
immediately
charmer.
ends a charmed effect.
He can attack you.
Not Charm Monster. Charm Monster just, it generates a saving throw.
Well, bring it.
Doesn't it? Am I reading that incorrectly?
Charmed person.
I have it right here.
Oh, charm monsters.
Oh, no, never mind. It's no longer charmed. It took damage from a source other than... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the saving throw thing was me, but it was a...
That was what it
was. a con save for me.
Got
Did
it.
you make
Maintain it.
Got it.
Did you make it?
Okay, so
I
the
don't-
troll,
like, totally.
out of the side of his mouth, spits out the harpy, stands up, and he's going to attempt to clobber you. Oh, actually, it does get its vomit back. Maybe it'll do that instead.
Does he get it back every single turn?
On a 5 or 6.
Oh.
How much food do you keep in your belly if you keep
Also,
throwing it up?
shoot.
He
My
just
bad.
ate a fresh harpy.
He did.
Some of the chunks of like brain.
He's down. He's down a
Harpy
little
head.
over half of his health right now.
Yeah.
Well, the only one attacking it, so makes sense.
Let's see, who's on the deck right now?
Louis.
Yeah, Louis and Gedrid. Nice. He's gonna vomit.
Dude, just stop. I'm just looking at him and just be like, stop.
Chunks of harpy come spewing out of the massive filled gullet of this river troll.
Have fun.
Make a dexterity saving
18.
throw.
We're underwater. Yay for me.
I know, trolls. I know what he's about to do again for the 5th time.
23.
Okay, Gedrid. Dex.
24.
Wow.
We all know. We all see it coming. We're stuck.
Finally!
Everyone just
Wow.
take 16 points of acid damage.
Everyone just ducks real
Just
quick.
as a group,
that a
they just
fixed
duck in
amount of
unison.
damage?
Well, I just use the average, and then either do that or divide it.
Not in the face. Not in the face.
I just look at the troll and I'm like,
Is your right concentration?
No.
Okay.
It's if I drop my sword or take a short rest.
Got it. Cool. Okay, so it doesn't generate any con saves. So, next up we have Claudius.
So,
where are you at? Oh, yeah.
being underwater and headed in the same direction that Audra was, because we were both charmed, did I see the whole exchange between her and the troll?
So
underwater?
you guys leapt off
make sure I
in different parts of the boat because it's been moving this whole time, and she had been carried one turn by the current.
Okay.
So
I've seen shinies. She is.
what's
in
your
armor.
passive perception?
15.
No, because you're underwater right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
Oh, you
60
do?
feet.
Fire Genasi, do you have...
I see things in tinges of red in the dark.
He lights
Well,
his
that's
eyes.
a cool
Wait,
concept.
is that a flavor thing or?
It is a flavor
Oh,
thing.
okay, cool.
I like
I
it.
see
Lights his
infrared,
eyes. And
No, that'd be pretty cool though.
like smog from the 80s
With a
helmet.
15, underwater. No, still no.
Well,
She'd be right on the edge of it for you. From what with a 15, I
And
mean.
you gotta remember, current being pulled different
It doesn't
directions.
matter. You don't
There's
see her.
okay.
some-
So
You're
but I'm
probably
in reach of the boat.
No, you're not within reach of the boat. You're currently about
5 feet
15 feet away from the boat. And at this point, current has carried you about 10 feet downstream. I know you've been swimming up with him.
so
Yes.
he's
Okay.
5 feet. You're probably 10 feet.
Yeah, so you're 10 feet under, he's 5 feet under. At this point, you guys are about collectively all like 10 feet further this way.
Okay.
No.
No.
Wait. Yes, that's
Yes,
Claudius.
That's him. That's him.
Yep.
That white.
Yep.
And
so
then
we
they're
haven't-
further
good
towards the front of the boat as well.
Well, so we're under the boat ish. We can see the boat. It's like right above us. The edge of it is. It's from what it looks like. It's right there. Correct.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, yes. We'll say that.
Okay. I'm going to use my frenzied casting.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shape Water.
Okay.
And I'm going to freeze a little life preserver around us.
Okay.
And it's going to rocket us back up to the surface.
So Avatar
Because
style.
ice
use
floats.
Ice
Okay.
floats.
So it's a 5-foot cube, right?
It is any shape that I choose of frozen water.
Of how big?
So any
But
area.
in 5 feet.
Yes, within a 5-foot cube.
Oh,
So
that's
maybe
fine.
around me or something.
Yeah.
Just a hoop.
So it's gonna buoy you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fun.
And then move up towards the boat.
Okay, Gedrid. I'm sorry, Tobias.
It's me.
Here's the thing about ice. Ice expands, right?
Okay.
Okay. So you feel a rushing of water pulse against you, and the temperature of that water is ice cold. And all of a sudden, as you turn your head down to look towards it, you are like knocked in the side as Claudius goes all of a sudden rocketing up towards the water surface, because also ice is less dense than liquid water.
Could I have grabbed him on the way?
He
Oh,
was
he's
already
holding on to
grappling
you.
you.
Oh, good.
So he's just holding on. Yeah.
It's like the scene in Spy
Yep.
Kids.
Hopefully there's enough room
Now,
on the
what are you going to
raft
do
for me.
for the rest of your turn?
Is the boat within reach now?
You're about 5-10 feet off from the boat. Yeah.
Okay, so paddle over with Tobias.
Okay, cool.
Drag us both, I guess. Now that my weight is accounted
Make an
for.
athletics check for me. DC's relatively low, but
2.
That is an 11 total.
that's unfortunate. So, wasn't that low. You ever seen how ice acts on the top of water? It just slides and bounces. So, you are able to get... screw it. You're able to get within reach of the boat. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
I was like, making this arbitrarily difficult.
I know, and we got a bunch of people underwater. So, next up we got...
Do I see that people are missing? Or I guess that would be a perception check.
You are the missing one right now.
Okay.
And you just fought for your life to get back to the ship.
Okay, so I have my action left, right? Use the frenzy casting to bonus action to shape water, right?
What?
You're very limited on your actions, but yeah.
Okay. Do I still
It's
see
like
the,
you're pushing it, but okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering because
what
that
are you
was
gonna
my
do?
bonus action to cast it.
Sure, what are you gonna
I feel like I'm in trouble.
do? No, just do what you're gonna do.
I see the troll over there still.
No, you are on the side of the
Oh.
boat.
You guys are on
You're
the
hanging
side.
on the side of the boat.
Oh, yeah. Can I pull us up and into the boat using that action?
You used your movement to get to your point.
Yes. Can I use my action to finish moving?
Correct.
Clam.
Half your movement, and you'll be able to pull him up with you.
Good.
Okay. You are now both on the edge of the boat, sopping wet. You're currently wearing a tutu of ice around your middle. And
Am I in the ice?
no.
Tutu?
Start
No.
playing Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies over here.
Okay, and that ends your turn.
I see Claudius climb out with a tutu, and I'm just like,
Toby.
not again.
So now I'm on the boat, soaking
Worst.
wet,
Yes.
but back on there.
Yes, there's a very angry troll on the other end.
All right, yeah. So that's the first new thing. I'm like, okay, now a troll again.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna shoot it.
Nice. You pull out your
Yay!
soaking
Somebody
wet
other than me
longbow.
is going to attack.
Fortunately, your longbow is enchanted,
I've
so
been
it
cleaning
doesn't
up
really
little
suffer
I know,
from being
I know.
submerged.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's good.
I should probably also start
5
trying to
penalty.
steer the boat.
Like, yeah, Josh.
The sharpshooter?
Everyone's back.
Okay, you have an advantage because he's engaged, or no? You just get sneak attack if you hit. That's what it is.
Get him.
That's a 8 to hit.
It's unfortunate. Do you have any inspiration left, like that
I
one?
mean, I could use this.
That's a
yeah.
D20. That
You
adds
can
a
re-roll the
D20 to
d20.
it.
I'm gonna save it though.
Okay,
It's not super important at this moment.
What do
Okay.
you mean?
cool.
Stop.
Bosimir's
I'm
like,
gonna
help.
use my movement to go.
What's your HP at?
to the side.
60.
Oh
I'm gonna
gosh.
go to the middle of the boat.
Oh yeah, you have like 120. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
120.
at, well, 117. Because
Total,
I
I
did
mean.
my thingy. I did my thingy, which drops me by 10.
Got it. There's Sig
Sig.
downriver. She's howling at
The moon.
no. It's
Howling at moon.
sees a cat like.
oh my gosh! All of a sudden, like Wile E. Coyote style, just starts swimming upstream really fast.
It starts swimming after Moon.
Doesn't move at all, just stays in place.
Super
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, if that's what it says.
Something.
Louis.
All right, I look at the troll,
and I see the vomit
Superman
on me,
punch.
and I'm just
Superman
gonna
punch.
grab the dead harpy here and just like drag it behind me, just glaring at the troll.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna just use that corpse as an improvised weapon and just shove it into its mouth forcefully, and be like, finish your food. I'm just gonna punch him.
That's my favorite scene from that movie.
I know. So good.
Gonna punch him. Punch him
Nice.
with the corpse inside of his mouth. Everything's a punch if you try hard enough. Alright, 19 for the first hit.
Yeah, definitely hits, and you get a +1 to that
That's what they're
Cool.
because of Osamir being next to you.
Cool. And then another punch. Hits as well.
Okay,
I'll see if those.
this guy's not in a good place.
Finish your food. Nice.
Bloody. Oh, bloody.
15.
This guy's so dead.
15 points of damage for the.
Okay.
Is he dead?
No.
Punch him again.
I was just looking at his initiative order.
So much action economy.
Yeah.
on him.
Gedrid, me.
Poor Gedrid.
Alright, so just one more hit.
Like a waterlogged rat.
Which is funny with your earlier comment.
Another. Is the +1 just to the attack or for the damage?
Attack roll.
Okay. So another 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. So that was 25 total?
With a harpy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Next up we have Gedrid. For the first time in a while,
Oh yeah.
getting to do something other than following his smitten heart, or running away from a troll, or swimming like a frog.
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of things, actually.
He has. He's been very varied in his actions this combat.
Gedrid is going, like, he kind of sits up, and that thing's above him, and he sighs, and he looks up to the sky, and he sees the moon, and he says, "Let there be peace on this night," and he's gonna call down a moonbeam.
Silent night.
Okay, so do you get to damage a creature on the same turn as you cast it?
Yeah.
With Moonbeam? Okay.
Let there be peace.
Okay, so all of a sudden,
Peace
The,
is caused in many ways.
I get some.
What do you need? D10s?
Yeah.
Ooh, and we have flying combatants that might come back. Moonbeam would be real
How many
nice.
need more?
That's
Get them when they're above each other.
It's 22 radiant damage.
okay, so all of a sudden, a shimmering column of violet light pierces the night sky coming down from Akina, the violet moon, and it just hammers the top of the troll. And you actually watch as the light seems to almost solidify as it strikes the troll and causes him to almost bend under the pressure of it. And he takes... Oh, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it is a Constitution saving throw.
Is he shapeshift? What a twist.
Oh, so it doesn't do damage right away. It's when it starts its turn.
When a creature,
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn,
or
or
on
starts
turn,
its turn
yeah.
there.
So right now, this is the first time it's in the beam, so it'll take damage.
No.
Right?
No.
On
If it were
a turn.
outside and it entered it on a turn, not just its own, then it would take damage.
so-
This time, it'll take damage at the start of its turn. Because it cannot do multiple damage
Within a round.
within a round.
The wording is when it enters for the first time on a turn. So like,
This is my turn.
yeah,
I understand, but it's
I
not
think
entering it
its
the first
turn.
time. It's not entering the area.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a bunch of weird spells that have that wording.
That's cool.
It's okay. He fries
Now,
them.
does that hurt us?
No, it's
It's a 5-foot cylinder, so it only occupies his space. So currently, there's just this column of violet light surrounding the troll.
I think it's radius.
It's a 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
is
my
it 5-foot
persona
radius?
do anything
It's a big boy.
interesting?
Oh, so you will take damage when you start your turn.
When I start
It
my
depends
turn?
on where I center it.
Well, you have to center it on a point. What you can see? Does it have to be on the ground?
But aren't these guys...
Oh, it's just on a point within range. So technically,
like
Off
the
the
backside
side
of
of
you
the
could cast it in the air off of the side of the boat, but the boat's moving. or you could use the boat as the focal point. If you do that, they'll be within range. Anyone within melee of it.
Okay, whatever.
You can focus it right here in the front of the boat.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, cool.
He's just like
Let's
in
do
the
that.
corner. So. Cool.
Okay, so he's within that column. Next up, we've got Audra, and she is now having the help of Moon. She's going to attempt to make an athletics check to swim back to the boat. Natural 19.
Nice.
She swims a quarter. No, I'll give her a half movement with a 19 plus her 8 athletics. She makes it back to the side of the boat, and she avoids the violet column of moonlight.
Good for her.
Get it?
Yeah.
Moonlight.
Moon's like, no.
That looks like bad juju.
The face. You're so done.
I've been on a pun roll this week.
Vosimir.
Okay, Vosimir.
Hit it. And so we're currently on a boat that is moving around, whipping downstream or something?
So it's on the end of a tether, and it's currently just shifting back and forth against this tether with the currents of the river.
Okay. Vozimir's gonna attack this guy. Again. That's gonna be a 12 plus 8.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. 10 slashing. Plus 7 lightning. Plus. So 17 plus 3, 20. 3 fire. So 20 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, he's getting close.
And then, second attack.
No. I'm just gonna die before my spell does it.
It's gonna be an 8-26 to hit.
It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to spellcasting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be a 13 damage of slashing. 5 lightning.
But I do like moonbeam.
And
cool, yeah.
6 fire.
13 plus 6 for 19?
24 total.
Oh, thanks. I didn't hear. For some reason, I just didn't hear anything after a certain point. I had no idea what you said.
You
Okay.
just blacked out. the
Moon
dice.
is going to
Still not dead?
help Audra onto the side of the boat.
Dead, yes.
And
will kill him.
they are. She's gonna. Ooh, what's she going to do here?
Oh yeah, he's right after that. I thought that.
She is going to call down a healing spirit
On the troll.
at about the middle of the ship, and she's just going to shove Audra into it. That ends Moon's turn. Gareth is going to peek out, and he's not really going to do anything because it looks like everyone's got it handled at this point. And he's trying to conserve his strength because he's sure that other things are coming. Next up, we have the troll.
Now it'll take damage.
So it makes a con save, right?
Yeah.
What's the con or the save?
My save is
17, 16.
Let me take a look. 17.
Oof.
Max whiz.
He has a +9.
Okay.
No.
He's gonna fail.
What was your save?
17.
He rolled a 17.
Nice.
So does he take half?
17 is
Yeah, he'll
max
take
at
half.
this level, huh?
Oh, that's okay. So roll 2d10.
40-10. I cast it at 4th level.
Oh shoot! You wanted to be certain.
Yeah.
Killing it with fire.
You got enough?
Or lasers.
That was even
as
better.
the case may
9,
be.
9, 1.
10 plus 26.
Half to 13.
Okay, so the troll, seeing the dire circumstances around it, plants one foot, pivots, and goes to leap off the side of the boat. But all of a sudden, you watch as that violet light, it seems to wrap itself around his heel and then climb up his lower leg, encasing his torso and then spreading down across each of his extremities until finally it explodes into a million moonbeam particles that now drift with the wind coursing downriver.
Yeah!
Peaceful.
Okay.
Peaceful.
All of there are currently a couple of dead harpies on the deck.
No.
A couple of the oars were splintered during the attack. Interestingly, neither of the oars which Louis was holding were damaged, even though he used them as improvised weapons.
It's because he's got
Garwaith
the-
is now out on the deck, there's currently in the center, just behind the mast, a pillar of almost crimson light seems to be circling a space in that area, and there are a number of creatures that are currently dancing around that light. The largest of them being what appears to be a blood red colored centaur.
Where is this light?
It's behind the mast, and Audra is currently kneeling down in the center of that light, and the centaur has one hand placed on her head, and it seems to be providing her with some sort of vitality or healing magic.
This is that thing that people pass through, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Healing spirit?
Yeah, it's healing spirit, so
Vosmir
it'll last for a minute or whatever.
Vosmir will crawl his way over there as well.
As you all start gathering and taking part in the healing magic that's being shared among the group, you're all able to, let's go ahead and say, because I need help.
As we're getting healed, I just go, wait a minute. Someone's missing from our group. Someone very important. Where's Bastion?
Where's Momo?
Everyone is able to heal 23 points.
I understood that.
I can't do King Boomy voice, though, because that's not how Louis speaks.
As everyone's taking their turn passing through the healing light, the ship, you hear it groaning and creaking, especially coming from the upper deck of the ship, where you know that the anchor line is most likely pulling and scraping against some of the wall railings there, and then you notice that Sig is missing.
Sig's missing too.
Where's Sid?
She was flying on the edge of the boat.
She fly after them.
Is she coming back soon?
Was she enchanted as well?
I don't know. I go over to where I saw her flying.
So the last memory that those who were not charmed would have of Sig is the lightning bolt which she cast from the rear of the boat.
I go to where that was, and I
Which she cast from a place that you could not see.
I go to where that was based off of trigonometry and where the lightning bolt would have originated from.
Because that's the word he knows. Okay, so you climb up to the corner of the railing there.
Did you mean trigonometric tree?
What? No.
And you peer over the side of the boat. Make a perception check for me.
I look with my human eyes. Louis, what do
Can I help?
Natural 20.
Oh,
I'm on a roll.
With that
today.
natural 20, you are certain that you cannot see anything of Sig.
Crap.
Oh, no, never mind.
I don't see the woof. I don't see Sokka in the water.
Would I have heard a howl during all of that? I was never unconscious, paralyzed, or charmed.
Louis and
Yes.
He was special.
Okay.
Louis and Vosimir were both.
He's really puzzled. Vosmir would be really
Maybe
puzzled on
Tobias.
why he heard a howl
Especially
so
in the
close.
proximity, yes.
So close. But
and
never
then
saw
one of
anything.
the one of the harpies disappeared.
Yeah.
Did Sig go down on
I can't
in the
see
water?
her.
I don't know.
Yeah, where?
I heard a howl earlier, but I don't know if it was a creature that grabbed her.
Moon, do you know where
Trolls
Sig
howl.
is?
I could search for her. I might be able to find her whereabouts since she is not on the ship.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna
As long as she's alive.
tie
that.
a rope
Well, we can
around
find
my
out either
waist.
way.
I'd rather.
I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist, and then attach it to the boat, and then dive into the water because I figure she's like paralyzed and floating around there.
He's
somewhere.
still charmed.
Okay, so Louis ties a line around his waist and then to the railing because he remembered to do that. And then jumps into the water. As you hit the water, it immediately begins kind of pulling you downstream away from the point where you dove into the water. And
What's this rope doing?
go ahead and make a perception check.
I can't use my natural 20.
No,
Why not?
because that was in the clear night air.
I'll roll another.
This is underwater.
Dang it.
We were all rooting for you.
14.
Okay, so the rapid moving waters are coursing by you, limiting visibility. You're able to get a dim view about 20 feet around you in either direction, and unfortunately you're not able to pick anything out that looks like Sig.
Shoot. I'll climb back up.
I will send Bastion downstream looking for Sig or anything that
Can I find any of her belongings?
any sign of her.
No, because you all traveled very light, all wearing your packs. It's all gone.
Louis,
With her.
Climb back over the boat and we'll soak.
come help me with the oars.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
stabilize the boat.
Yeah, boat. All right, I go back to the oars.
I'll pull up the anchor once you give me the word.
Okay.
Can we get someone on the rudder?
I'll do it.
Can we get someone else on the rudder?
He can
No
do
offense, small one. The current is very strong. I know firsthand.
I can help him.
Toby. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
go
help
ahead,
him.
Toby. You're a bit.
Perhaps the two of you then.
And just leave it. He can do it.
There's no bitterness there at all.
Helping each other.
Put your straight.
It's not that bad. It's 12.
Gertrude, can you look out
That's
front?
what mine is, so.
You both have a +1, so you can do it together easy.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
to do it together.
Fine.
Okay.
How many HP have you
I was
regained
just
from the
being a
healing
lookout.
stream?
I'm sorry?
How much HP
That
have
would
you
be good.
regained from the
I'm
healing
pretty
stream?
sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
23.
if you want to go to that,
All right.
I'll leave it up to you.
I also used my second win to get another 18. Honor system on that. Yes.
You rolled a D10?
Yep.
Plus
Rolled a
level.
10.
Bonkers.
Nice.
Wait, 18?
8
You would have
plus
rolled
10.
an 8 plus your level, right?
So it would.
No, he rolled on a D10, so he got a 10, and he has
So it'd
8
be-
levels in fighter.
Oh, that's right.
And Carson's just like,
Bonkers.
yeah.
I know,
and
I keep
also
trying to kill him and it's not
ridiculously
working.
trustworthy, so-
Assassin.
I would not lie about
steps in
that.
the
I
back.
wouldn't lie about
So yeah, Louis and
As
I
I
will
didn't
try
lie
rowing the
about
boat.
Audra having heavy armor on.
I'm on the rudder.
I'm on the oars.
You
Okay.
gonna succeed
Uh,
or...
So, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, us together?
Okay, yeah.
I go in the rudder.
That works.
So
Once
the two of
we-
you
once
on the
we
oars
feel we have it
and
stabilized.
Claudius.
Yeah.
But you've sent
Bastion.
Bastion out. So once he gets beyond 100 feet, you can't communicate with him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's,
well, I can't give him instructions. I can still communicate. I can still see through his
Up to a
sense.
mile?
It's something, yeah.
I think it's a mile, yeah.
That might have been homebrewed. Double check that for me.
Yep.
What was there?
So who's on all the oars?
I'm on it.
You three are on the oars.
I like to
I
ask
figured
Audra-
Louis was double.
Is
doing
there
it.
a fourth
Communicate
orb?
telepathically out to 100 feet.
Okay.
She's doing... Audra's getting the anchor.
And she'll jump on the oars and help once she does that.
I
I just want to be unbalanced.
I can get 2 oars and then
Until Audra comes to
the
help
other
out.
2.
Okay. Cool.
Got it. So just
I'm not
the
smart,
only
but I can hit stuff real good.
the only telepathy is the 100 feet. So after that, it'll have to return to me.
Got it. In order to receive instructions or report.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So you send him downriver, opposite the direction that you're currently traveling, in order to search for signs of Sig. Okay.
Any sign of her whatsoever.
Got it. Okay. So the lot of you, understanding the business and the job that still lies in front of you, take your positions and begin rowing your way for the next 20 minutes or so upriver. Yes.
Was there any results from Moon looking for?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Okay. Sorry.
Begin rowing your way back upstream. The canyon walls grow closer and closer together until they're barely more than 80 feet apart. And you can now see, in the light of both moons, both Akina and Sophros.
So your moonbeam was 2 moonbeams.
No, that was only one.
Akina and Sophros together, you see high on the edge of the bluffs to your right, about 120 feet up, you now see shining alabaster walls rising high above the bluff's edges. They are vacant and lightless. You can't really make out their quality, though, like most elven fortresses, they are built to last as long as their inhabitants. So, eventually, Audra points out that the entrance to the hidden grotto is nearby, and Gerwaith confirms this and he provides the two of you on a rudder with the direction in order to obtain that secret hole, which is going to allow you passage up the inside of the mountain instead of making your way further upstream and then having to navigate the bluff's edges that way.
The mountain. Secret.
Sig. You feel the razor sharp claws of the hag dig across to your chest, and all of a sudden your body grows limp and lifeless, and with what appears to be your final breath, you're prepared to give away what strength you have to maintain control over your own self. And immediately you feel, as your life begins to wane, your mind seems to be shoved aside and another takes your place. Just as the icy cold waters envelop you, you feel the transformation beginning. Your flesh is torn asunder, your clothes shredded, being taken downstream. Your belongings are preserved somewhat, except for the most mundane of items. And then you find yourself now looking through what appears to be fogged or cloudy glass panes through what were once your eyes, but now belong to him. You watch as, attempting to furiously swim against the river's current, Shadow makes his way back upstream towards the creature which harmed you, his most prized and hated possession in his life. But in his rage, he lets out a psychically painful howl which damages the creature, causing it to flee away from you. And satisfied that its body is now protected, Shadow allows himself to be taken with the current downstream. For the next 10 minutes or so, he struggles to stay afloat, pawing at the water as only canines are able to do, until eventually he makes his way swimming against the current towards one edge of the canyon, where the water begins to eddy and swirl, and he catches what appears to be a rock shelf there. Clambering up onto its side, he finds a small cave inlet at that place, and he crawls in and he lays down. Panting furiously, he's trying desperately to stay warm. The icy cold waters of Ves Delonel were piercing. You worry that the first signs of hypothermia are beginning to show in this torturous partner of yours. And then he falls asleep, and the light goes out. You still have your consciousness, so you know he's not dying, but you know not when he will wake, as you're familiar with the symptoms of hypothermia.
I know that Shadow's personality is incredibly strong, and him being asleep is probably the only time I could try and stop him from retreating into the woods and abandoning everything I care about. So I'll try and take over.
Okay. You're going to make contested wisdom ability checks.
Ability checks.
Correct,
Okay.
not saving throws.
Okay.
He will have disadvantage because he is asleep.
Okay. And we talked about how even if she gains control, she's going to need like a bit
Time. Oh, yeah.
So this is just. So she is an 18. So wisdom. So I'll roll.
So you have a +4.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, that's about as good as he could have rolled. With disadvantage, 15 +3 for 18.
14.
+4? Or 14 total?
8. No, 8 plus 4, so 12.
Okay. So you struggle against the mind of this creature, but it seems that the safeguards that he has set in place to protect the mind of its other half.
Okay. Well,
Seem to
I'm
be
gonna have
holding
to
up.
spend quite a bit of time to get my control back, and argue with him, and try to make him not kill people.
Okay. That's where we're going to take a little break, guys.
All right. I did not expect that to happen this early.
Yeah, well, what's nice is none of the characters have any idea what's going on.
She just abandoned them. She disappears sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're familiar with you kind of going and traveling.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to disappear.
But in the
Just
middle of a
walk into
battle?
the other room for it.
Nope.
Yeah, in the middle of a battle, it's pretty scary.
So,
I will not metagame.
dang, I wish somebody would have
Not
seen it.
metagame.
It was cool.
You know what? I didn't expect you to go down like that
Dude,
in a single
no.
round of.
Well, 2 crits.
Yeah.
And
Oh, because you were paralyzed.
yeah,
so
and she's
there's-
not like she's a backline character for a reason.
For sure.
Anyway, okay.
Okay. Let's take a little break. Go ahead and. Do you just trim it rather than pausing it and stuff? Cool. Okay. Well, let's. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna edit that in post. Just kidding. Welcome back from our break. We are ready to get this session wrapped up with what should hopefully be the beginning of the end. You are nearing your destination, and some of you will notice that we are short one Andrea at the table. Her character Sig is, for the time being, out of commission. We as players have gained a little bit of insight into the duality of her mind and body. She seems to have some other entity which also possesses her body along with her, and that creature seems to now be in control of her body. Unfortunately, none of our characters know anything about that. Even though you have been campaigning together for the last 5 years, all your characters really know is that she occasionally just sort of goes and travels for a little bit, which seems to fit her nature as essentially a plane hopper.
Planeswalker.
I didn't want to say it, so I'm glad you did. But
Planes trotter.
plane trotter, sure.
Like a globetrotter, but
and
with
eventually,
planes.
sometimes she just sort of bounces around. But
She's currently
for
tending to
now,
the dog.
she is considered.
In real life and
A
in
walker
game.
of horizon.
She is considered KIA for
KI9.
All intents and purposes.
K9A.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Oh boy.
I love you.
Yeah. However, Moon,
Is Esther
the
pregnant?
Tabaxi
We're making a lot of
shaman, did say that she could attempt to locate Sig, as long as she's not gone too far. And with her ability to locate Audra in the way that she did, you imagine that she's probably going to be very effective at doing so. Now, we're going to pick up from our break as your vessel is guided behind a cleft which seems to be very well hidden from the outside. Navigating your way through this cleft, you enter a pitch dark subterranean area or grotto, which is either naturally or by hand been carved into the base of this bluff. Just enough of a berth to allow your vessel to pass through. You bring in your oars, and some of you actually have to move to the edge of the boat and pull the vessel along hand over hand until eventually the space opens up into a larger area, and all of a sudden there's a twinkling sort of light in the space that you've now entered, as numerous geodes scattered across the rounded walls of this hidden grotto are now reflecting the torchlight on your vessel and seem to be emitting a decent amount of light in the space.
We're still working torches.
You have torches
we have
on the
torches.
vessel.
Okay.
Is Gareth here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have some sort of form of communication with the other guy that we were planning on meeting?
With King Sidon.
Yes.
Yes. I have a way of communicating with him.
Can you check to make sure he's still alive? Because if he came up that same river.
Well, he would have been coming from the other direction. And he's not traveling by river.
Well, I'll check if he's still alive.
I think that would be wise. Hopefully he hasn't encountered anything like we have during this trip.
What time was he meant to meet with us?
Well, let's see. It should be about 9 o'clock in the evening, which means we have roughly 10 hours before the meeting is scheduled.
Yeah. Just send him a checkup message, make sure everything's still good to go.
I will inform him that we've arrived here and that we're awaiting him.
Hopefully that'll give Sig some time to catch up to us.
Unless
she's dead.
Yeah.
In which case she's not catching up to us.
Yeah.
Is it possible that she's dead?
Well, I thought we had Moon on that, right?
Well, she was on a river and she disappeared, so either she flowed down it or she sunk.
Well, seeing as she's capable of flight.
If she was flying, then she would have caught up to us by now.
We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best.
Well, hopefully Moon can find something with the sample of her blood which she took.
Yeah, I'm sure Moon can do some fun stuff.
How long has she been doing it for, though? It's been like 20 more than enough time, hasn't
It takes her a bit of time the further away the creature is.
That could be a problem.
So I think perhaps for now we make our way to more comfortable settings.
I would love to rest.
Now,
I would too.
Got a good idea.
we should secure an area inside there that's defensible before we clear the building to make sure there are no surprise parties waiting for us or undead sentinels left for an untold amount of time, or however people like to put security on. Yeah,
I can go check.
It's possible there are a few constructs, though they should not be a problem.
Have Toby go.
As in we can break them easily, kind of not a problem, or as in they shouldn't be attacking us, not a problem.
They shouldn't attack. Though perhaps
What usually prevents the attacking, if I may ask?
the appropriate command from someone of royal blood.
So we will need your help for that.
If they are hostile, and yes, I will be able to stop them, assuming their programming is maintained.
Okay. No insane constructs.
Perhaps you would like to investigate the keep above us?
We should probably rest first, though.
I don't think I can sleep until I know that we're secure.
I just meant securing like a
place to rest.
area. Yes.
Well, the passageway that we will follow will have two entrances, or rather, two entrances into the keep. The first will be into the main hall, and the second will be into the royal quarters. Right. It's a series of bedrooms and an entryway, and if we wish a comfortable place to rest, that would be the place to be.
Okay, let's check that out first.
Check out royal beddings.
Audra, please remain here with Moon as long as it takes. These five will see to my security. Narek, just catch up when you're ready.
Narek was here.
We all forgot.
We all forgot Narek. I didn't. I knew what he was doing. He was cowering.
I imagine he's in the bottom of the boat, and then like when the troll bit it the first time, he just sees teeth come up through. He's like, ah!
He was in the hole.
Girly scream.
Toby scouts ahead.
Okay.
With his elf eyes.
Toby.
It's me.
What are you doing?
So, do I have to climb up?
So, Gerwith leads you to the opposite side of the grotto, and it seems that the pool is roughly oval in shape, and one side of it has been carved in a rough semblance of a docking area, which is where the boat is currently being tethered or moored, and Gerwith leads you kind of to the back of this chamber, and the natural stone floor is all of a sudden what looks to be worked stone. and it leads to an entryway and a very long, tall spiral staircase.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna activate my attention to detail, so I get
Okay.
bonus to passive perception and advantage on intelligence checks.
Okay.
Ding. Okay. So as he's leading the way, show me where to go first, right? So
He has led you to
oh,
the entrance,
okay,
and he's going to follow behind you.
sweet. Okay, so I'll. Is there a door there at the entrance?
It's open.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek around the corner, see if I can see anything moving, anything there. I assume it's all dark.
I'm sorry, have you climbed the stairwell yet?
Okay, I'll climb the stairwell. Yes.
No, I'm sorry.
I
I
didn't know
was
if
just.
there was a stairwell. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's a spiral stairwell.
So spiral stairwell up.
I will accompany them. I'm assuming all of us are going, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He invited all of you.
Okay.
Okay. I will cast Produce Flame, so I have a torch going on my hand. Just
Okay.
for light purposes.
That's good to know.
Okay, so I'll climb up. Spiral staircase.
Can I cast Sixth Sense as well?
Okay, for the next 10 minutes, you both have your abilities activated.
Might as well.
I'll do mine too. Why not?
And you, in
Yay.
addition, Yetter has blind sight with his, so he'll be
Yeah.
good to scout ahead as
You
well.
can see all the ghosts.
Okay. You make your way up. It takes about 5 minutes at a very steady clip
Wow.
of ascending these stairs until finally you reach the first doorway, and it actually splits into a small hallway. So the doorway is on the end of the hallway, and then there's a second doorway which leads to kind of splits the hallway on the right.
I can choose left or right.
No, so it's
Straight or
either
right?
straight ahead,
Straight or right.
about 20 feet down, or 10 feet down. There's a door going to the right.
Okay. Do I see anyone in the hallway? Or
No,
anything?
no, it's actually dark in the hallway.
Okay. My dark vision doesn't show anything.
No, your dark vision just doesn't show any shapes or anything in the darkness.
Okay. So
Do
I'm gonna-
I sense any undead aberrations or fiends within 60 feet?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna poke for Garway. Which way?
That should be a sentry post on the right, and forward is the Great Hall. If we keep climbing, we'll reach the living quarters.
Alright, let's keep climbing then.
All right.
I will follow next to Gearwith, prepared to throw myself in front of
I will actually be next to Garwaith because I'm
Okay.
dressed as him.
Okay.
You went that entire fight dressed as Gearway.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Now
so
the
you
trolls are gonna
climb.
back.
The two Gerwaith and Vosamir standing side by side directly behind Tobias, and you make your way up. Maybe another minute or so, and then there's another narrow hallway, another room on the right, but this time also an open archway leading to the left, and then a very fine-looking door at the end of the hallway.
On the left. I poke him. I say, I assume it's that way.
It's through the door on the end.
On the left.
No, on the end.
Oh, on the end.
There's a door on the right, archway on the left, door straight ahead.
So we're supposed to stay here and make sure he doesn't leave.
What?
You're gonna need stage whisper that one, buddy.
It's Monty Python.
Oh.
Okay, let's go ahead then.
Right. Does someone want to go check the door?
I'll do it. What are we doing?
Check the door.
Yeah, I got my.
I can see it
it's
from
not, I know
here.
it's not trapped. Go open it. Make sure
Oh,
it's not
just open it. I can do that.
guarded on the other side.
He just walks up and like reaches both hands up.
Yeah, and it opens fine from this side.
Okay.
So, you open up the door, and there's actually light on the other side.
Look at that.
You see before you a small room, and it appears to be a storage room of some kind. And there is a lamp on the wall that seems to be burning, but is not emitting any heat.
Huh.
I've seen one of those.
Looks like we might have visitors. And Gedrick calls out, "Hello? Anyone there?"
He's real good at being stealthy.
What are you doing?
No answer.
Well, it
Do I
looks like
sense
it might
anything?
just be a magical lantern.
No.
Nothing. Okay.
I've seen those around.
Damn, how many times has it been a magical lantern in all the times we've been together?
I don't think this might be the first time. But I tell you, it's always good to open up diplomatic relations.
Face to face first. Don't give them an
Diplomatic.
advantage on stabbing us.
Remember, Gedrid, we're also checking for assassins who don't want to
I
be
get that you're
diplomatic.
looking for assassins, but let me tell you this: the best way to get an assassin to reveal themselves is to give them an easy target.
But
Thanks.
so you're the
Don't
bait.
think that
Boss of fear. He's the target.
Well, I've played that role before. I think I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, walk on in, I guess.
I sure will.
Okay, bye. I mean, we just lost Sig, but
Hey, we didn't lose Sig. She's just
there goes
lost.
our healing stock.
she got lost. We didn't.
I'm gonna
lose
pull my
her.
bow and get ready to follow.
Okay.
Gedrid.
You draw your bow.
Gedger will just kind of like toddle on in there.
I will ready
So
an
there's a
attack
door on the
action
other end of
just
the
in
room.
case.
You want to open it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just say, "Look at me, I'm a helpless
Okay.
little
You
halfling."
you open up the door,
Arrows.
and it opens into a massive room, which is currently very well lit. A number of the same looking lanterns line the perimeter of the room. It's probably 40 feet by 60 feet, the long being perpendicular to you guys. And there, in the center of the room, there are a number of small tables and chairs set on different styles of rugs. On the far end of the room, there's a massive hearth, currently cold, with a number of couches sitting in front of it. On your right, you see a number of tall bookshelves and tables, which seem to be set out for eating purposes. This seems to be the sitting room that Garwaith described as being part of the royal quarters. On the left side of the room, you watch as a massive hulking figure comes stomping towards you. Each of its steps seem to send out a small hiss of sound, and you watch a small puff of air emanating from its knee joints as it walks towards you.
Some kind
The
of
creature seems to be made from a slightly greenish metallic material, and it is currently drawing a massive sword, one that you've never seen the size of. Its face is now alight with two bright, almost ice blue lights shining behind what appears to be a metallic face guard or cross guard across the face.
Garwaith, that's one of them robots.
Yeah, Gareth, looks like you got one of your
Saventos! And all of a sudden the creature like halts, stands upright, and sheaths the sword, and just stands.
Does it understand commands? Can we ask it if there have been intruders?
It understands basic commands.
Can we have it follow us?
It's incapable of speech.
Oh, darn.
I think if
I
there
guess
were,
it's not a friend. We could have it search for intruders.
I think if there were intruders, they would be dead by now because it's still alive.
If it's still
Yes,
here,
that's true,
then
yeah.
anyone who was unfortunate enough to travel here without a royal is most likely dead.
If they were found by it.
Wow.
Well, there are a number of the creatures patrolling the grounds and the keep. They're not very good frontline fighters, but they're very good at defending places.
Well, I say we find a nice big room where we could all bunker down together, and then just have this thing guard the entrance.
This
Well,
looks like
gee,
a nice
yeah.
big room.
This is a big room, and this thing's right here to guard us.
Problem
This is
solved.
the
What a
quarters.
coincidence.
Oh, are there beds here?
I can set new orders for it to be accepting of each of you, as well as my companions.
Oh, that's nice.
I will set it at the entrance to this sitting room, which leads out into the rest of the keep.
Do you know of any
did it.
networks of secret passages that might exist inside this castle? For one, that would be awesome, and for two, that could be a potential route for opponents.
Well, if they've done their job, they're still secret. However, thinking that may prove to be our downfall.
It's always behind the eyes of portraits. That's where you check first.
That would be cliche. There
It's
are
cliche for a reason.
because no one would expect you to actually do it?
Or because it's been done too much?
Anyway,
Do you just want me to show you the secret passages? Is that what you want?
I mean, my inner child would jump for joy.
I think we're impressing Garwaith with our professional abilities.
what did you just say?
Sorry.
Provincial sensibility.
With our professional sensibilities.
Oh,
A little bit of
those
tongue.
were words?
Our provincial
was
sense of
beautiful.
I
feeling.
just need to know that
My tongue kind
They
of
do
got tied up.
exist, and I'd be happy to show you that entrance. The network runs across all floors, and it is primarily used by servants. But it's possible that if someone were to obtain entrance through the appropriate avenues, they would have access to them.
okay.
None of them, except for the one which we use, enter these chambers.
Perfect.
Alright, well,
Let's go find some beds.
find some beds. Should we go grab Audra and Moon and tell them come on in?
They'll come up when they're ready.
Right.
If Audra has not... Oh, I'm sorry, if Moon has not found anything at this point, I worry that she's reaching the limits of her capabilities.
Did any of us ever learn that command word from Sig for the boat? Because
I'm sure all of us would have known it by now. After 5 years of using the boat.
Louis doesn't know it.
Well,
We can ask Andrea the next time she comes in.
it's that word.
Right.
It's that word.
Okay.
We say that word.
That word.
Yes.
Oh, that word. Got it.
Right. Well, Louis goes and looks for a big old bed. With big old
Yeah,
sheets
so there
and snuggly
are
pillows.
three very large bedrooms. One of them being larger than the other two. Each of them are set with very large, what we would call king size beds. Each of them 4-postered, set in a very, very comfortable room. One of them, however, does appear to have almost like a broken window setting that it just won't, almost like the window doesn't fit when it closes. It hangs askew a little bit. You look out that window and you realize that you are about 80 or 90 feet up from this point.
So we've got a window. Any other windows?
We have a wall.
There are tons of windows.
A window. To
Are
the
you
wall.
other like that as well, where they don't close?
No.
That's the only one.
No, just the one. It seems that the building itself has weathered very, very well in the 20 years that it hasn't had anyone caring for it.
Also, just to be clear, are we taking a short rest?
I think
Long
we
rest.
take
Take
a
a
long
long- I need
rest.
a
We
long
have
rest.
10 hours till our meeting.
Plenty of
Yeah.
time.
You could always do it in shifts as well. Meaning you
Well,
could split.
Half elves and elves only need 4 hours.
That's true. Oh, half elves can do trances as well?
No.
It's only elves.
Is it only elves?
I believe so.
I thought
So
half elves could do 4 hours.
No.
Is all they need.
If you use the variant from Sword Coast Adventure Guide, maybe.
Yeah, elves are the only ones who do trance, as far as I know.
Half elves, as far as the player's handbook is concerned, do not have the trance feature. It's only elves.
So you only
This-
need 4
this can-
hours to feel fully rested.
This concludes my TED Talk.
And during that time, like, you can be lightly studying. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'd like to set some, do a little ritual casting, get some alarm spells on the entrance and exits, and
Yeah. So what
And
I
the
was going to
window.
suggest is you could split the group in half. 2 of you could be awake during the first 2 hours, while the others start your full rest, and then you could switch off from there.
Garwaith.
Unless you're always wanting someone awake. Never mind, that doesn't work.
We should probably be in the same room, Garwaith.
yeah.
I
Since I am you and you are me. And
tingles every time.
What team?
What's tingling?
I won't ask.
My spine, of course.
It's
Well-
okay. He's on a grand adventure right now. We're all on an adventure.
Yeah, you're.
Yes, an adventure. It's been a wonderful one.
At this point, Audra and Moon make their way up the passageway. Audra looks healthy, but she looks horribly
tired.
Just
Exhausted.
Bedraggled?
bedraggled. I was gonna say beraggled. I was like, oh,
Bedraggled.
bedraggled. Yeah. She just looks like she's been through the ringer. Very disheveled. Her clothes are fitting very loosely. They still haven't dried all the way, even with the prestidigitations from Gerwaith. And where they have dried, they're just creased and pressed in odd ways. And she looks over toward the hearth.
Seriously, no one's lit in that thing yet?
Is there any way?
Fine.
So she walks over to it, and she literally just reaches over to the side and twists a knob, and it just like sets into a roaring blaze.
Gas stove.
Well, no, it's actually arcane, but it has an on and off switch.
Wow.
Fancy.
Any
Fancy work.
sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
He picked that up from the docks.
Yeah, I've heard some sailors talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
Them ladies can do weird things, can't they?
Well, let
That
us,
was some sufficiently advanced technology.
let us
I'll tell
all
you what.
retire to sleep.
Very well.
I'll take the first
Set
1.5
my
shifts.
Alarms for
What
the
is it? How
first-
many? Because I only need to sleep 4 hours. So I'll
Yeah.
take the last 4 hours.
So you could use
a
the
day.
first and the end. Because there's 10 hours until the meeting.
Let me take the first.
If you let me
I'm
take the
the-
first, I can put up my alarms, and then you can have the middle two.
So you could do like
Okay.
3 hours awake, take a 4-hour trance, and then 3 hours awake.
Well, that's 6 hours awake for to sleep.
I know, you only need 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, so why put it in the middle? The sleep.
I don't know.
Sleep at the end.
I want to sleep at the end.
Oh, you want to sleep at the very end. So you're going to stay awake for 6 hours.
Yes.
Got it. And at that point, the people who went to sleep first will be starting to wake.
Yep.
Sort of.
We did it.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep here.
And she just like falls on one of the couches. And within moments, she's just gone.
She died in her sleep.
I
I
have
the
some
moment she's gone.
unfortunate news
Oh.
regarding your friend Sig.
Oh. What'd you find?
I've reached.
Are you trying to get my attention?
No.
Okay.
Accidentally.
Regarding my particular talents, I am able to locate most creatures that are still within the same plane as I am. Unfortunately, she was either on another plane or she's dead.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know if Sig had plane shift as a spell.
Yeah. I think this is how she'd go out. Wow.
Wait, what? She's dead then?
Yeah.
I was
So-
not able to find her, and I have a particular talent for doing so.
That doesn't seem right. She was flying, she cast a lightning bolt, was that right?
Yeah.
I mean, I was
I was out for a
out
lot
for
of.
half of
I
it.
think maybe she vaporized herself. Some magic can do weird things.
I turned my back once and she's gone, and he just punches the wall and
It
just
hurts.
storms off into the bedroom.
It hurts.
Goodbye. Gadget's eyes and says, well,
Another one down.
that happens to the curliest haired of us. I'm sorry, my friends. I wish I hadn't been so charmed that I didn't see it happen.
It's okay, good.
Thanks to the best
Really,
of us.
really weird eulogy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know whether to feel confused or sad right
She
now.
was. She is the. She represents the best of us. We always tried to solve things without fighting first.
Sure.
Respect everyone that we met.
She was an awful good singer, too. She sang pretty songs.
Yeah, pretty songs, yeah.
We'll make sure that her memory is maintained.
Wonder if we could find her body.
Well, I mean, you have some
Maybe-
of her blood. Is that
That
enough
might
to
not
resurrect
work.
someone?
You know, she's been planes hopping before,
Yes.
and she doesn't have. She
Keep
didn't
it on
have
hand
planes
just in
walking.
case. I don't.
We
Okay.
could potentially resurrect her with this blood sample that I have.
Oh, that's weird. Don't do that.
But you make zombies all the time.
Zombies are very different from resurrecting.
I would say resurrection's better.
Resurrection is much
What
worse.
manner of resurrection are we talking about?
Well, I'm not talking about it right now.
The divine.
I don't think anyone
option.
has.
No, I mean
That's
like
really
Might be a resurrection.
It's not worth the cost. It's not worth the price. We're a little strapped for cash.
Involving a god brought to your kind.
got it. I was wondering if it was the, discount reincarnation kind.
That would be reincarnation.
Honestly, I don't
Alive
believe
is
she's
alive.
Well,
And a lot of people
could
would
she
find
be?
resurrection
To
very
clarify,
people die,
I
Andrew.
am not able to.
I'm
perform
very
the
well aware of
resurrection.
that.
However, we would be able to
she could
commission
have
it.
gotten killed. The harpies could have dragged her beneath the water, and then the waves
I
carried
believe
her away.
that we should turn in those of us who are, and those who are preparing to keep us safe for the next few hours. Please do so. I'm going to go
Have a cat nap.
meditate.
Go have a little cat nap.
I'm just saying, it's been
No,
5
I'm going to
years.
go prepare myself for whatever might come tomorrow. If you think the worst of what we are going to encounter has already passed, you're sorely mistaken. Meeting between two kings is far more dangerous than anything that we have faced so far.
Good nice time for a siesta.
Good night.
It's pleasant.
Sleep well.
I think she's just mad that
Have
she
good
didn't get
dreams.
to protect all of us.
She's probably mad because she couldn't find Sid when she's obviously still alive.
Why are you so convinced
Your
she's
optimism.
alive?
I'm just saying that it's been 5 years. And we've made it this far. It doesn't seem like she would die going up a river.
But every time she leaves, she tells us
Tell us what?
that she's leaving.
Oh, well, she might be dead then.
Okay, logic didn't convince you, but you know what? You're not
This
good.
is such an emotional roller coaster.
I feel like Gedrid's bipolar.
I'm not bipolar. I'm just not sure how to deal with
It's
this.
hard to process.
Grieving is tough.
My gut is telling me that, yeah, she's probably dead, but my head says this doesn't seem right. That's
Well,
death for you.
It's in the realm of possibility. I mean, she's plane walked before without, or planes hopped before without using a plane shift spell. So I don't know how she did it before, but if she pulled it off again, she might just be gone for a very long time. We may want to do it's just general practice, probably a good idea to do like a commune to see if they're actually on the other side first before we do a resurrection.
As you're saying this, you hear a crash in the other room. Just
more
something
stuff
break.
Vosimir, you don't.
I'd leave it alone.
He gets.
He doesn't grieve well.
No, Gerwaith is in the room with him. Like, please, not that.
It's him just grabbing Geralt.
He's using Gerwaith to hit things.
It's an abusive relationship. Well, here's the thing. We do have a little bit of Sig left with her blood. We could use that to resurrect her. If it fails, then that means she's either still alive or just doesn't want to come back.
I won't
Either
have
way.
a part in that. I've told you all my feelings about resurrection.
You know that resurrection's voluntary, right?
I know it's voluntary, but so is lots of things that ain't right.
You have the weirdest logic.
No, I'm telling the truth. In nature,
I'm just gonna
life can
believe.
come from death, but it is never the same
Because
life.
you're not sleeping yet.
But
so what are you going to be doing?
The gods
during the time you're
allow
awake?
resurrection
I want to
to
go
happen.
and kind of just
The gods are
wander the
pretenders.
building as much as I can just to see
I
where everything is to get
I'm not
familiar
getting
with
this
the building,
religious
to find
discussion.
where
I'm
it's
gonna get
want to,
Audra a blanket.
go like a good vantage point.
So you know that if you encounter any other constructs, your only option is to run. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'll like sneak into rooms and like peek first. If there's
Cool.
a construct, then I'll
Leave it.
leave that room.
Because that's a safe room, obviously.
Yeah.
We're all asleep, and then all of a sudden Toby just runs in the room, and a big steel giant runs after him.
He's like, get with. I messed up.
Iron golems.
But before
Okay, they are not iron, just so you know.
before I go
There's
to
a
bed,
greenish metal.
I'm just gonna get a little
emerald
blanket.
golems.
I'm just gonna put a blanket on
Or
Audra
bronze.
when she's on the couch
But I'm
because
colorblind.
she's still soaking wet, and I don't want her getting hypothermia.
She's gone.
I didn't hear anything you said after that point. You're doing what to what?
I'm just getting a little blanket for Audric. She's
Oh,
just
yeah.
soaking wet on the couch and just a little head pat. And
Pretty
go
flirty.
away.
I'd like to walk over
Nah, I
there
just don't
and
want her freezing
use the
to
shape water spell to control the water.
You don't know anything about anything.
And just
I'm listening
yank
to
it all
you
out
anymore.
and splash it on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, so you wick the water that remains.
Right out of her, just squeeze it.
Nice.
That's uncomfortable.
Is that better?
She's asleep.
He still says it.
He's just looming over her. Are you dry now? Are you dry now?
Yep. Dry. Good.
Okay. So, Tobias is up for a while. Each of you is going to have a shift or a period of time that you're awake before the meeting. All of your long rests are going to end about... Those of you who went to bed right away, it'll end about 2 hours before the meeting is scheduled.
That's good.
Before you go to sleep, Vosimir, Gerwaith does perform kind of his sending between him and King Sidon. And he communicates to him over a couple of different castings of the spell that your party has been set upon several times along the journey. He's worried that he's confident that someone is actively trying to stop the meeting, and he asks if they have had any trouble. And after his final sending, he's able to confirm that the other party has also experienced difficulties along their road. He did let them know that you guys are waiting for them, you have settled in, and so they'll be able to approach the fortress safely.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Has he met King Sidon before? Does he know what he looks like?
He has not met him in person, he has met him by arcane means.
He's a younger.
But he does know what he
He does know what he looks like, yes.
Yeah, he's
King Sidon is human.
He's younger, isn't he?
He's
pretty young
30
king.
years old, yes.
Yeah, he's a pretty young king.
Yeah, he's been king for 8 years.
Wow, he started young.
He usurped his father,
Nice. Sweet.
who was a
Go
tyrant.
get it.
Well done.
Despot.
Okay.
We did it, Reddit.
Okay.
Bedtime.
So
That's late.
we're going to. Oh, so was he contacting them before sleep or after?
No, he contacted them before sleep,
Okay.
but the only person he's told so far is Vosimir, and in the morning when you wake, he lets the rest of you know. However, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session, because Toby is going to go on a little mini adventure through the keep for the next
We
6
just need to play
hours.
some Scooby-Doo music for you while
He's going to discover a couple of things that are going to be useful when trying to safeguard tomorrow's meeting. So, congratulations, you guys. We only lost one player today.
It's a win in my book.
Andy's already discussed how she's going to communicate a few character ideas to me over the next week. So, we may or may not have her come in next week. Maybe she'll come in as an NPC. Who knows? But congratulations. You guys made it through a very harrowing experience there. That was a very close call. The first round of those harpies coming in, I thought maybe I had flubbed the encounter. And then all the charms set in. And then everyone started walking off the ship. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm killing everyone.
Many of the trolls started to eat the boat, and I'm like, we need more fish food.
Put more chum in the water. So, congratulations, you guys. I hope you didn't feel too overwhelmed, but that's kind of going to be the theme of this campaign. Cool. Y'all are capable of some very serious talent, very powerful stuff. You're going to find yourselves on the ropes pretty often. And it's not just going to be me throwing tons and tons of creatures at you. Creatures are getting smarter. Creatures are getting more wily. Creatures are infused like you guys.
Wily Kyle.
And I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Those of you who tuned in today, thank you so much. We had a blast. We hope you guys did too. From here on for a little bit, we're going to be posting our videos to YouTube. Should be Tuesdays. Every Tuesday you should see a video come up. If that changes, we'll let you know in the near future. We're still getting our social media accounts set up, so we appreciate you guys tuning in here. There's probably not anyone yet. and that's okay. But we tell all of our friends and family. Maybe they'll watch. Who knows? Probably not. Some of them might. Anyway, thank you guys who do watch, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Please watch our show if you don't.
Bye now.